this message is critical to your personal growth in 2019. 718-253-7273. That again, 718-253-7273. Jot this number down in your phone, your iPad. Store it on your computer, on a notepad, in a place where you can find it quickly, because at some point you will need it. It's the number for the most popular and most useful reader and advisor in our area. The world famous African reader and advisor, Sister Duval.
That's right. I am Sister Duval, here to help you. What do you want in 2019? More money? Success in your career job. Maybe you need a better job. How about reuniting with a loved one? If you've been plagued by illness, bad luck, lack, or heartache, it is time for a change. Don't give up. I'm the African Reading Advisor dedicated to making a difference in an imperfect world. Call me now for one free question by phone, 718-253-7273, and come see me at 1752 Flatbush Avenue, right at the corner of Avenue J in Brooklyn. And let's make 2019 one of the best years of your life.
Make your life a masterpiece. Imagine no limitations to what you can see, what you can be, what you can have, or what you can do. Call Sister Duval now.
Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guest, and callers, and are not necessarily those of the station, its management, or other advertisers. Use of this site and all services provided therein are for personal use only. Brooklyn Station holds no responsibility for the validity or accuracy of the information given. BrooklynStation.com.
Hey, what's up everybody? What's up everybody? This is DJ BR, starting off the link up that's going to be starting from 6 to 9 o'clock every Tuesday. My partner in crime, Greg, is not at the moment, so we are going to start off with a couple of mixes, and you know what, get the week started after the Memorial Weekend, which hopefully everybody had a great time, but it's back to work and back to listening to those musics. Thank you.
Nice work, nice work.
Being on some shit, we go 0 to 100 real quick. Baby on that rap to pay the bills, and now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. I ain't so I but still so down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some shit that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the six ain't friendly, but this way I lay up. I'm up, lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the pot, boy. 360 with the rope, what? Players, what? Oh, yo, man, we really with the what? Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a head, boy, cause I got all the heads, boy. Yeah. All that drink, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, putting working on the loans. Either that or try the money more to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got 40 in the studio, every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. Nigga, oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we can really get it, we can go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Phillies. Don't make me kill one of the ghosts for them. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. Damn, what's one more piece? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready, I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you, they do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real.
Compliments, overdose on confidence. Started not to give a fuck and stop fearing the consequence. Drinking every night because we drink of my accomplishments. Waited way too long, I'm floating in and out of consciousness. And they saying I'm bad, I agree with that. I just take my time with all this shit, I still believe in that. I had someone tell me I fell off, ooh, I needed that. And they wanna see me pick back up, but where I leave it at? I know I exaggerated things, now I got it like that. Tuck my napkin in my shirt cause I'm just smiling like that. You know good and well that you don't want a problem like that. You gon' make someone around me catch nobody like that. No, don't do it, please don't do it. Cause one of us gon' be in and we all go through it. Drizzy got the money, so Drizzy gon' pay it. Those my brothers, I ain't even gotta say it. That's just something they know. They know, they know, they know. They know, they know, they know. They know, they know, they know. Yeah, they know, yeah. That the real is on the rise. Most of them other guys, I even gave them a chance to decide. Now it's something they know. They know, they know, they know. Yeah, I be yelling now, money over everything, money on my mind. Then she wanna ask when it got so empty. Tell her I apologize, happened over time. She says they missed the whole drink, girl, don't tempt me. If they don't get it, then it's over you. And you think that you got it over you. You better do what you're supposed to do. I'm like, why I gotta be all that, but still I can't deny the fact that it's true. Listen to you expressing all the feelings. Soap opera rappers, all these niggas sound like all my children. And that's who you thinking is about to come and make a killing. I guess it really is just me, myself, and all my millions. You know they ain't even got it like that. You gon' hype me up and make me catch nobody like that. Cause I live for this, it isn't just a hobby like that. When they get my dish and play it, I ain't even gotta say it, gotta say it, gotta say it.
You used to call me on my. You used to. Yeah. You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Yeah, I know when that hotline ring. I know you mean one thing. I know when that hotline ring. You know you mean one thing. Ever since I left the city, you got a reputation for yourself now. Everybody knows and I feel left out. Girl, you got me down, you got me stressed out. Cause ever since I left the city, you started wearing less and going out more. Glasses of champagne out on the dance floor. Hanging with some girls I never seen before. You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. I know when that hotline bling. You know you mean one thing. I know when that hotline bling. You know you mean one thing. Ever since I left the city, you and me, we just don't get along. You make me feel like I did you wrong. Going places where you don't belong. Ever since I left the city, you got exactly what you asked for. Running out of pages in your passport. Hanging with some girls I've never seen before. You used to call me on my phone. Trap money, got me on my face. Gotta be real with it. Kiki, you love me? Are you riding? Did you never ever leave?
learned it. And when I took the shot, and it like you earned it. And when you popped off on your ex, you deserved it. I thought you would've won from the jump that confirmed it. Track money, Benny. I buy you champagne, but you love some Henny. From the block like you Jenny. I know you special, girl, cause I know too many. Keisha, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always, JT. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always. Cause I want you, and I need you, and I'm down for you always, and I'm down for you always, and I'm down for you, down for you, down. Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that, Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. How could I no time for that, damn. Play me in my lady, got no time for that. How could you move it like you crazy? I ain't call you back, damn. Leave me alone. But I got no time for that. You was my little lady, drive me crazy. I was fine with that, damn. How you just gon' play me? I ain't fine with that. Thinking about you, daddy, smoking crazy, but I'm off the tag, damn. Flexing, oh, we was flexing. Always I tell you that you be a star. Go send I check, damn. Question, oh, check your message. Baby, that go from the start. Oh, she was texting, damn. Even she called, damn. Leaving them gone. Dropping the top of my car, ayy. How can I love her? No, you think when she playing the part, yeah, ayy. Life is a knew all that from the start, ayy. Asking myself, how I come from that, and she leave all that in the dark, yeah. Leave me alone. All of the beside it, cars robotic, we go retarded. Hop in the foreign, don't need the top. When I get home, I need the top. Louis Vuitton when I leave the house. She got an agrees amount. She wanna when I leave the house. Gucci that belt and I'll leave it. I got standards, diamond nail, furnace, Kool-Aid jammer, cookie pack on camera, yeah. I got standards, diamond nail, Flanders, Kool-Aid jammer, cookie pack on camera, yeah. She wanna go my chain, getting that brain, swerving your lane, I put a knock off a bonnet, I had to get it, I want it, honest, yeah. Private jet, Nike tag, she up next. When you a boss, don't take a loss, count up a check. Soul plate, never late, going when you get up, they hate. Diamonds, they drip like a lake. All your team, kid full of 8 mistakes. I got standards, diamond near Flanders. Kool-Aid jammer, cookie pack on camera, yeah. I got standards, diamond near Flanders, yeah. Kool-Aid jammer, cookie pack on camera, pack on camera, pack on camera, pack on camera.
Janice, ooh, my bitch dancer. Hop on a compressor, ooh. Put do this dancer. Flip with a Polaroid camera, ooh. Y'all who talk outlandish. I only feel like a vandal, ooh. Got a new mansion. New Ralph Lauren, caught you right. Diamonds is dancing. Ice so cold, gotta walk with a panda. Yo, those scandalous. Give me that top. What's no?
Ooh.
These receptors don't breathe.
Okay, switch.
Once you inhale,
Oh. Yeah. 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 Going 8 like nigga. Move out the way, please don't be a hero. Bling blow. Ooh. She no skateboard people. Bling blow. Ooh. She no skateboard people. Yeah. Going 8. Move out the way, please don't be a hero. Bling blow. Ooh. She no skateboard people. Ooh. Bling blow. Ooh. She no skateboard people. Hey. Yeah. Made that money on a Monday. Yeah. Ratchet boot on the runway. Ooh, don't throw that money on the runway. Yeah, ratchet boot on the runway. Yeah, took her on a double date. She tryna eat good steak up on the Gucci on my feet. Ooh, Gucci on my face. Yeah, she a thot. Get up out my face. Ooh, damn, hurry, woo. Diamond McFlurry, woo. Take my money, woo. Woo, yeah, hurry, woo. Diamond McFlurry, woo. Take my money, woo. We make a movie, woo. Going 8 like nigga. Move out the way, please don't be a hero. Bling blow. She no skateboard people. Bling blow. She no skateboard people. Yeah, going 8 like nigga. Move out the way, please don't be a hero. Bling blow. She no skateboard people. Bling blow. She no skateboard people.
Don't you open up that window. Don't you let out that antidote. Poppin', blowin' Don't go through the front door. It's low key at the night show. So don't you open up that window. Don't you let out that antidote. Sunday, do it all and get away.
Beautiful morning, you're the sun of my morning, babe. Beautiful morning, you're the sun of my morning, babe. I just wanna feel liberated, I just wanna feel liberated, If I ever get I'm sorry. Tell me who it is to relate, Man, if I this model, and she just bleach her, and I get bleach on my t-shirt, I'ma feel like it. I was high when I met her. We was down in Tribeca. Get under your skin if you let her. She get under your skin. I don't even wanna talk about it. I don't even wanna talk about it. I don't even wanna say nothing. Everybody gon' say something. I'll be worried if they say nothing. Remind me where I know you from. She looking like she owe you something. You know just what we want. I wanna wait for you. Beautiful morning, you're the morning, Beautiful morning, you're the sun of my morning, babe. I just wanna feel liberated, I just wanna feel liberated, If I ever get tell me who it is to relate, That's too much, son. Protect your beats and flame. That's too much, son. Herman in the thing. That's too much, son. They let me know who I was famous. I had too much, son. All of my new blow now. That's too much, son. Too much, son. Too much, son. That's too much, son. Too much, son. Protect your beats and flame. That's too much, son. make me to stop that dog. Stop that dog. You really kissing that girl like she ain't Tommy dog. Oh my God. Should kill on there with the haters, cause I'm blocking. Yeah. That's too much sauce. Yeah. Rockin' me low when I'm rockin' off white. Yeah. She smile at me on her teeth with that ice. Yeah. Sleep at that cause I mean like a kite. Too much sauce. Yeah. Diamonds ain't like the same. More like false. Hey. Yeah. That boy saw my check. He said, what's my cost? Hey. You wanna drum? Can you count? Yeah. That's too much sauce. That's too much sauce. Let me know who I'm famous. I had too much sauce. All of my hip blow now. It's too much sauce.
What's left?
Too much sauce. Got too much sauce. That's too much sauce.
Yeah. It's Tuesday, yo. On the link up. We on here 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. now. No more 7 to 9. We on the 6 to 9. Not no 9 to 5. We on the 6 to 9. Again, you are tuning in to the link up. That's BrooklynStation.com, KingandQueenRadio.com, YouTube.com. Type in that search bar, King and Queen Radio. Live stream, and you are watching us live/KNQ Radio. Yours truly for all your spiritual healing, MrDubong.com. And if you have any comments or questions on this show or any other show, you can reach out on her, Miss Zena Palin, at 718-253-7273. And we live in effect. Yo. It was Memorial Day weekend. I know y'all missed out. Yo, I've been on a journey. I haven't even been here. I don't even think I've been on Earth this past week. Especially this past weekend. Everybody DJ BR, for y'all that didn't know, DJ BR birthday was this past weekend. Big up. Yo, you ain't got no sirens, bro? What is sirens up for your birthday?
No.
Nah. You got an alarm?
Alarm? No.
Nah, the
no
spaceship. I mean,
well,
we was there. Yeah, we was there. Yeah,
sure.
we was in space. So I mean, that's valid. That's valid enough. But yo, happy belated birthday. Even though I was there on your birthday, I'm saying happy belated birthday because we on the show and everybody knows your show. So everybody, make sure you type yo. Remember on live stream now we can message. So make sure y'all type up my boy and let him know happy belated birthday. You know his birthday was May 25th. I ain't gonna say how old he turned. You know it's a number. Blessed, living life, living large, taking charge. Know what I'm saying? We out here doing our thing, Grizzy. But yeah, bro, happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? We did our thing. And I hope everybody stay safe out there for Memorial Weekend because it was a crazy, hectic weekend. A lot of shootings that's been going on. A lot of crazy stuff that happened. Actually, you know what's crazy? I actually just seen that this one kid, he was 15. He actually died over this weekend on Sunday. He was just like going to the store and some man just came out and started shooting fire. He ran. They said that he ran to the store, and he ran to the store. He stopped. When he stopped, he just fell. The glass bust and everything that was in his hand in front of the store. And a woman and two girls got hit as well, but they survived the shooting. That was in Washington D.C. Yo, you know what's crazy? A lot of shooting, a lot of crazy stuff is going on nowadays, which is just, I don't know. It's just kind of scary. Not even like. It's scary to the point, not like I'm gonna hide under the covers and hide in my blanket and like, yo, I'm scared, like, oh my God. Like,
you really gotta think about what
bro, like, okay, earlier. So it's we here, we live. Let me tell you what happened live today. Yo, so earlier, like, I was going to like, I was going somewhere, you know what I'm saying, do what I do. I was going to the store. And so it was weird because like when you go, it's like a hallway, right? And then like in the middle of the hallway, the way it works, it's like, you got a hallway, then you have a door here, you have a door here. So, you know, I'm like, so I go to the other store, I'm like, hey, is this shop open? I want to buy some, some goodies. So I'm like, yo, like, is this shop open, whatever? So one girl, she's like, well, if she ain't answering or she's not there, then it's closed. I was like, okay. Mind you, it said open, right? It said come over, open. I tried to open it, and low-key, I broke, don't tell nobody, but low-key, I broke the latch to the door. The whole thing went sideways and the screws came out. And I was like, like, yo. I was like, yeah. That's what I was like, she here? Like, somebody here? Low-key, I was saying in my head, like, I just broke the door, but, yeah. How I get in here? Always. You know, Curious Greg. That's my nickname, Curious Greg. Always. But, yo, I'm just like, dang. But you know, going back to ignorance and violence and what's going on, yo, this is people might say I'm the P word for this, but this is how crazy the world is getting, bro. And to the point when I was leaving, it was a guy who was in there sitting down. I wasn't even looking at this guy. I got my AirPods in, I had my phone in my hand, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, alright, bet. He like, yo, don't look at me, stupid. Bro, in my head, I really wanted to go through there like, yo, like, what's up? Like, shoot me a favor. I'm like, bro, like, who you talking to first off? Like, you don't even know me like that. Like, bro, like, who are you really talking to? Like, bro, mink, yeah, yo, that's in my head, but with everything that's going on nowadays, I thought, I'm like, 1, that's a business, 2, that's an establishment, 3, 9 times out of 10, he's sitting there in a floor, it's a floor shop, 9 times out of 10, it's a best side, you know what I'm saying? So, 9 times out of 10, he's sitting in the floor shop, the girl behind the counter, they were the dating, their cousins, anything. I go in there, I'm, me. She could get a vase, you know, boop, or she can call the cops, yo, he coming in here starting corruption. No matter what the cameras do, the cameras not audio, you know what I'm saying? So you never know. They don't know. They just going off the cameras, so they gonna see I came and did and just attack somebody. And this is crazy because the world's getting like that. Or say if they would have assaulted me or anything, it's to the point I'm on their property, you know what I'm saying? Or it's to the point that I could have got, you know, they could have both watched me. Like, I don't know, like, anything could have happened. So it's just to the point where it's like nowadays, you know, like back then it's like, say if, you know, you get your respect cards, it's different. You know, respect, you should have fair one, blah, blah, blah. Exchange a few words. But nowadays, it's like, yo, you really have to think about, like, what's really going on. Because nowadays, people getting stabbed, killed, shot, like, senselessly for no reason. Like, just like I said, a kid's 15 going to the store, just shot and killed for no reason. Like, just out of the blue. And
that poses the question, too. If you're the killer, what are you thinking about at that exact moment of you doing something like that?
Bro, that's the thing. You know how many people out here on drugs now? Like, bro, like,
but that's the thing too. Are you gonna blame the drugs? Are you gonna blame the problems he's having every day? Like,
yeah, bro, because people are weak. People are weak.
I'm not gonna say you know I'm feeling bad for the people that are doing or causing the trouble. But at the same time, you also gotta wonder, like, what are they going through, or what are they thinking about, or you know what led them to doing something like that, to be horrific. You know, it's just things like that.
That stress me out.
It's things like that you have to actually really think about too. It's not just, you know, it happened.
Bro, a kid died. It don't matter what you're talking about.
I know a kid died. Don't get me wrong.
So bump him. Execution. What? He put him in the chair. He done.
I'm not talking about he needs a resolution like, yo, give him an extra chance of life. No, I'm not saying. I'm wondering.
Talk to me nice.
I'm wondering what are they really thinking about when it comes to doing something like that?
You know what? I feel like some people, honestly, when I feel like it comes to that, I feel like some people, they battle depression or other things. But I think that's not the way to solve it. And even if, you know what I'm saying, or some people, they just get too high. Honestly, let's be honest. Like, some people get too high, they start hallucinating, or they do something.
Alright, so let me interrupt you there. So let's say like the Junior case, when they stabbed the kid and the kid went to the store and, you know,
15.
He was dripping out of blood, and you know he lost blood, he died, rest in peace. But when they called the people who actually did that, you know, that stabbing to the kid, they were crying at court just because they even said that it was a mistake. It was supposed to be another kid they were supposed to get. But you see how they feeling right now. You know, they're crying. They're not going to see the day of life.
But yeah, they're not good for them. But my thing is, you want to sit here and cry because you killed the wrong kid. Regardless, you're going to kill a kid though.
You're trying to understand what I'm
Nah, bro.
Like,
Yeah, bro. But even in that case, regardless, even if it was the wrong person, you're still going to kill a kid. Well, we don't know how old the other guy is, but still, you still gonna kill somebody. Like, now you crying because you behind bars. That's what I'm saying. Most of the people that do that is PU. You know what? You know what I'm saying? I can't say it on radio, but y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what type of it is. Like, bro, that's exactly what it is. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, nah, you can't just be around here constantly killing people, and these people letting these. Yo, man, listen, like, that's ridiculous. But neither here nor there. I want to talk about and guess who I met?
Who did you meet?
Guess who I met? My hand's kind of messed up right now because I was doing some hard labor outside earlier. But how you doing? I actually met Wendy Williams, yo. Ooh. Hey, don't stop, get it. That was in my head when I was on that. I was like, hey. But yo, it's crazy because she actually like how she look in person. Like, I mean, I'm like, how she look in person. Duh. She look kind of how she look on on TV. She just not as HD. Yo, Wendy Williams, no disrespect, but yo, you ever seen an ice cream cone? How you like? You just got an ice cream and like the ice cream on top, bro.
Don't say that.
We ain't gonna say that, but
Don't say that.
Wendy, your shape is crazy, but you're a really nice person. Yo, she was actually really cool, and I'm not gonna lie, I was in the spot. I'm not gonna say what spot because now I don't want people trying to hold me down. You know, we low key famous out here, so you know what I'm saying, paparazzi photographers. You know, people gonna try to post stuff, so I can't be having that. But it's crazy because like we're both in the same spot, and then she's just like, she doing her, you know, I'm doing me, whatever. But then as she's leaving, oh, she was also with the other woman. What's her name? Her name is, oh man, yo, hold on. You know what I'm talking about? Sister. Oh man, so it was her and oh man, what's her name?
Are you talking
Jackie Harry.
about,
Yo, Jackie Harry, the mother from Sister, Jackie Harry and Wendy Williams. Yeah, both. Yeah, they were chopping it up.
What?
Yeah, I ain't gonna say I was fine, cause you know I'm chasing real shooters fine and all that. Yeah, they was chopping it up, like they're actually friends. You know what I'm saying? Like chopping up, doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? Having girl talk, being a woman. You know, I was doing me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like we kind of exchanged words, but it was weird because like she walked past me, Jackie right behind her. Jackie like, come on, girl, let's go. And Wendy was like, hold on, I think I left something. She was like, oh, my phone, where's my phone? And she looked up at me. She was like, that's the worst thing to lose, right? And I'm like this. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yo, you know you Wendy Williams and you're like talking to me. You know about the MTA, right? Matter of fact, yo, shout out to the MTA. Shout out to the transit workers, not MTA. Shout out to the transit workers out on Lafayette because they actually let me in. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't have a swipe. Yeah, I tried to finesse. I was like, yo, I'm coming all the way from, you know, I came from that location and the transfer was kind of crazy. And they was like, yo, you really gonna try to sit here and tell me this and that? And yeah, they let me through. They gave me a hard time. I had to talk to them for 5 minutes. You know, I also tell them to tune in to King Queen Radio and to the Link Up every Tuesday, 6 to 9 p.m. But besides that, you know, shout out to the transit workers. You know, they really hold it down. You know, I know that's a really, really hard job doing that all day. Blessings and more blessings to you because I couldn't do it. I would snack Copper Pop in a minute. I'll go crazy. What? Especially behind that booth. Like, I couldn't do that. But shout out to them because they actually let a boy through. And listen, it was a tough week that week, man. It was a tough week that week. We ain't gonna talk about it. You have ups and you have downs. The way of life, being grown, you know what I'm saying? But back to Wendy, it's like, yo, Wendy, like, you know I ride the MTA, right? Like, I'm nobody special. I'm regular. And then she just like, oh man, she just looking through it. Mind you, she's looking for a phone in her Chanel bag. I'm like, your bag probably costs like way more than like everything I have on. Probably, yo, your bag costs more than my net worth if I even have one. Like, yo, that's crazy. So then after that, like, I walk in somewhere and she's like, oh wait, where I'm going? I'm following him. And I'm like, she following me? And then my boy was like, yo, I see you. Like, I see when, you know, she was trying to follow you. Like, you know, we're trying to follow you, boy. Now follow me. Oh, it's summertime. What happened, June? My day. Yo. So, you know, that was cool. And then I was in the elevator on my way down. She on the same elevator as me. We didn't really say much then. She just looked, you know, with her shades. And I kind of overheard her talking about her husband and the certain situation that's going on. I don't know her husband's name, but yo, that was kind of crazy. Like, they were really having a girl talk, and I was overhearing that one of the tables I was at, and I was just like, oh, yo. She's like, yeah, because I ain't gonna put it out because I don't know if that's confidential information. I don't know if I got to sign anything. You know? Yeah, so I ain't gonna say too much. We can talk about the topic of the conversation, but we ain't gonna go into the conversation. But, you know, she was talking about a man's and all that, and I'm just like, wow. I'm like, that's crazy, but that was new for me. Like, yo, guys, I actually really met Wendy Williams. Like, you know how ecstatic I was? I was static and erratic and it was really Wendy Williams. That was a cool moment. That was a real cool moment. Especially Jackie Harry, too. Because, yo, all I could pick, as soon as I seen Jackie Harry, all I heard was Ray from Sister. Yo, that's all I heard. That's all I heard, bro. I was just like, dang, yo, this is really her. Like, it's crazy. That's how you, man. We already famous. What y'all talking about? We ain't got time for that. But yeah, I just wanted to share this information with you guys. Again, this is the link up every Tuesday, 6 to 9. Like you can see, we revamping here, you know, doing our thing. We in motion. We have a lot of exciting things coming up. Next Tuesday, have a lot of exciting things coming up. Just, you know, stay tuned. Again, I just want to thank everyone. We want to thank everyone for the support and for tuning in, and of course, Brooklyn Station and King and Queen Radio for having us here, and having our station here, and just starting off as two young men. You know what I'm saying? Doing our thing out here. We just really want to support. Thank everyone for the support and just being faithful and just watching it every Tuesday. And yo, we can talk about the most boring things. We can sit here and just be like, yeah, so I seen a guy walking the other day, and the way he looked, I think he should just been standing with his shoulders standing up, you know, straight, because you're a man. Let's talk about that tomorrow. Yeah, yo, so you see, you know, I know we had conversations like that, and I just really want to appreciate y'all for really just, like, sticking with us through those conversations, because those conversations kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Every
Like,
day's an experience, you know?
Every day, yo, and we still, you know, we still growing, and what I want the audience to know is that we're growing with you guys, so that's why we also encourage to please, when you're on live stream, just go ahead and just write us. We wanna talk to y'all. Like, I don't know, I get tired of talking to this man every day. I don't want to talk to him every day. And we sitting in here, man, locked up like this, talking together. Like, it's too much testosterone in here. We need some estrogen or some more testosterone from somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But nah, we really want to thank y'all. You know, really want to give y'all a shout out and give you all of my love. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing. It's an amazing thing. So with that being said, live stream, make sure you like, subscribe, donate, and chat with us. What you want to say, DJ B? I see you over there.
I was gonna say, yo, let them know about the new platform that we're about to put the show on.
We ain't really putting it on there, but
yeah, but it's something to actually look forward to.
Snippets. Alright, so if everybody don't know, on my Instagram is Greg Isaacs, GreggIsaacs, which is also affiliated with King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station, and the link up. You'll see our new logo up there soon. On there, we're going to have a couple of IGTVs. We're going to have some tutorials, which is going to also lead you back here to live stream, because here, I didn't really want to tell too much, DJ B. I wanted to just, you know, surprise the public.
But they are fans.
Yeah.
You know, especially if they
want to say fans, or they the audience, you know what I'm saying?
If they're the real listeners, they're going to definitely know what we know.
But remember, the public got ADD. You can't give them something dry like that. You got to bring that back, you know? Holiday season. What you mean?
Definitely.
But yeah, so we're going to start doing that. We actually going to have to start doing some tutorials in here. So if it's anything that you guys want to learn, anything that you guys are excited, and even if you want to see me apply things to my face as far as like my skincare routine and how to wash your face properly, and and those things, a lot of things that a lot of people don't know about. You'll be surprised, especially our generation. Like, yeah, it's just one of those things. But yo, even like how to even certain different laces. And we want to also do some unboxing video. So certain new products is coming out. You know what I'm saying? We gonna cop, show you around the block, and, you know, take out the box and, you know, show you how it really look and all that before y'all go out there and cop it and spend all your bread on some stupid stuff. We got a lot of exciting things coming up. Sorry, excuse me. Whew. But again, I didn't want to tell too much, but DJ BR over here insists. So yeah, y'all better stay tuned for that. Now I know y'all gonna tune in for that. So if y'all sticking around now for this other stuff, listen, because to me, it been kind of boring. Hey, I was watching the show the other day, and I was like, yeah, that was interesting. I'm like, dang, we need a lot. You know, again, this is new to us, though. I think we're trying to be a little too classy, but I'm not classy. You know, I'm a classy ratchet N-word. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. That's just me. DJ VR, he a little more classy than me. He still get crazy too, but I'm a little nut job, so I can't be sitting behind this.
Yeah, I try to hold my place.
Bro, but you know what's funny? Because we don't have to do that.
Definitely.
It's our show.
Yeah.
You heard? We ain't saying, no swear words in here, but we definitely gonna be ourselves, and y'all definitely gonna keep tuning in, definitely keep watching us. So in the meantime,
definitely.
DJ BR, go ahead and take us some music real quick. I need to jam out. You was jamming out earlier. Dang. What you doing? What you mean too early?
llores por amor. Si te dejas sola yo te robo. Te llevo a un lugar escondido donde podemos estar solos. No llores por amor. Si te dejas sola yo te robo. Te llevo a un lugar escondido donde podemos estar solos. can't even pronounce the name. You ain't got no style, see you on my Instagram. I be rocking it like it's fresh out the pan. Only when I'm taking pics, I'm the middleman. I'm talking like a boss, I just lift a hand. 3 million cash, call me Rain Man. Money like a shower, that's my rain dance. And we all in black, like it's gangland. Words, you be hangman. Why me stick to you like a spray tan? Mr. What kind of car you in? In the city, know my name. Gotta say it. She can get a taste. She can get a taste. What did you say? It starts saying like Mary Kate. She can get a taste. Let you get a taste. Do you love a taste? Yeah, that's cool, but he ain't like me. A lot of girls like me, wanna fight me. With your check like Nike. Me not icy, that's unlikely. And she gon' shoot me like a icy. On chains on the neck for the whole team. And I feel like Gucci with the ice cream. And my boot with the Fenty, not the Maybelline. I'm the black JB, the way these green. Makes me green. Pretty little thing. Like my AE. Say, got all that I mean. She can get a taste. She can get a taste. What did you say? It starts saying like Mary Kate. She can get a taste. Let you get a taste. Do you love a taste? Yeah, that's cool.
You are tuning in to the Lincoln every Tuesday 6 to 9 p.m. And again, you are tuning in to BrooklynStation.com, KingandQueenRadio.com, YouTube.com. Type in that search bar, King and Queen Radio, livestream.com, KNQ Radio. Yours truly, MrSisterDubon.com. For any questions or comments on this show or any show, you can reach the owner, Ms. Zena Palin, at 718-253-7273.
King and Queen Radio offers unique opportunities for independent actors and radio program producers in the metropolitan area. Both King and Queen Radio and Brooklyn Station provide prime airtime on the evenings, weekends, and during the day for a wide range of programs dealing with religion, finance, health, business opportunities, including international and multicultural talk and music. The following is an independently produced program. The views and claims dictated by the host and guests of the program are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or its advertisers. For sponsorship, music promotion, and business ads, call management at 347-699-6892.
We treat all accidents. Car accidents, construction accidents, slip and falls, work accidents. Our faculty has many doctors all in one place. Orthopedics for knees, shoulders, broken bones, etc. Neurology for head injuries and nerve pain. Chiropractic, physical therapy, acupuncture, and pain management. Our office is workers' compensation certified, so if you are injured on the job, you can be treated for free. Also, you can get paid for your lost wages until you're physically able to return to work, and you can still be treated for free. You don't need a lawyer. Take care of your health first. We will provide the best lawyers that will come to the office or go directly to your house. Our attorney just won a case for $1.5 billion. If you're injured in any accident, come to Dr. Jeff Mullins. Walk-ins are welcome, and there is no waiting. 718-802-0800. WorkersComp.drbrooklyn.com.
If you love your favorite show, don't forget to donate. Donate is very important. Donate now. Be the one to keep your show on the air. Donate now. DONATE. Donate now. Yes, you. We need your help. Donate to kingandqueenradio.com.
This message is critical to your personal growth in 2019. 718-253-7273. That again, 718-253-7273. Jot this number down in your phone, your iPad. Store it on your computer, on a notepad, in a place where you can find it quickly. Because at some point, you will need it. It's the number for the most popular and most useful reader and advisor in our area. The world famous African reader and advisor, Sister Duval.
That's right. I am Sister Duval, here to help you. What do you want in 2019? More money? Success in your career job? Maybe you need a better job. How about reuniting with a loved one? If you've been plagued by illness, bad luck, lack, or heartache, it is time for a change. Don't give up. I'm the African Reader Advisor dedicated to making a difference in an imperfect world. Call me now for one free question by phone, 718-253-7273, and come see me at 1752 Flatbush Avenue, right at the corner of Avenue J in Brooklyn. And let's make 2019 one of the best years of your life.
Make your life a masterpiece. Imagine no limitations to what you can see, what you can be, what you can have, or what you can do. Call Sister Duval now.
Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guest, and callers, and are not necessarily those of the station, its management, or other advertisers. Use of this site and all services provided therein are for personal use only. Brooklyn Station holds no responsibility for the validity or accuracy of the information given. BrooklynStation.com.
BrooklynStation.com. The link up every Tuesday, 6 to 9 p.m. Tell somebody, tell a DJ, and tell a friend, hey, what's up, y'all? We back.
I actually missed the female voice.
What you mean?
The female voice, they used to say Brooklyn Station.
Oh, the BrooklynStation.com. Yo, what's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? What's good for real? Alright. So, I'm gonna talk about the situation today. Because we're gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it, right? We get all the fun stuff next week. But today, we're gonna get into some juicy topics. This is Wendy Williams will say, how you doing? So, she probably can't actually sue me for that because that's probably like copyrighted. Like, you know, Paris Hilton? That's so hot. Like, she definitely got that copyrighted. So, I'm definitely not gonna say that, like, on my show. But yeah. Sorry, I just have to kind of like adjust this a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like right here, I want you to kind of see my face, but it's okay. DJ BR, yo, question. So,
Yeah.
yo, you still good? You good, bro? Yo, my man, he had a long weekend, yo. Speaking about that weekend, we're going to speak on that weekend later because, yo, I actually just experienced one of my first experiences in New York, but I'll tell you what it's about later. I'm going to tell you about that like towards the end, but we're going to talk about that. Oh man, what a day and night that night. What a night.
Not even, it was like a whole...
It was a night and day. Bro, come on. It didn't
Bro,
end till like...
it felt, honestly, that whole weekend felt like a day.
Bro, what?
Like a long day.
That's...
It's like you ever like felt like you weren't able to do stuff that you was able to do, let's say like in your free time? Like that's how it felt like. Cause I would, like to me, like if I'm not able to do stuff that my way, then you know it's not a regular day.
Oh, so you mean like say like
schedule,
yeah, so say like if you just go to school, like so you go to like say if you just work all the time, you always doing something.
I'll know like.
So then when you finally have off, you like, yo, I'm doing everything I want to do, no matter what I'm doing. I'm doing anything.
So that's what I'm saying. The weekend felt like a whole.
So yo,
day,
that goes to
like
show you.
Period of time that you know what, like I couldn't sit down and just be like, you know what, let me relax now. I couldn't, not even once.
Yo, you know how I know? You know how I know that that's true? Bro, I FaceTime and you picked up. Like, Yo, it wasn't even like a call back, bro. I FaceTime you, mind you, bro. I was en route. I FaceTime you like, yo, I'll be in the city, bro. I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, what is this guy on this weekend, yo? I'm like, my son is on it this weekend, yo. Now, of course, it's your birthday. It was only right. It was only right. It was only right. Yo, the weekend was lit. I definitely give you that. I'm gonna talk about that later because I really want to go into that. It was a new experience for me, and I want to tell you about my experience and my thoughts on that. What was going through my mind during that whole situation. But let's just say we didn't get home till like the whole next day, pretty much. And
I think it was already the next day.
To be honest, I haven't got any sleep since then. Like I'm like,
you telling me?
I haven't recovered yet.
To be honest with you, I tried recovering this morning, but you know, Mother Nature's just slapping me in the face right now.
Yeah, you mean after you, and then
so,
you aha.
You know, someone like me who don't got AC, you know, set up yet in the crib. You know, we sweating at night, bro, and we're not able to, you know.
You better take that cold shower and lay down. Open the windows, put on the fan. Sleep with no comforter, sheets only. Make sure your sheets not cotton. Make sure it's linen.
You talking about? I'm sleeping with no sheets. I'm trying to sleep. I'm trying to get.
Bro, you gotta put
air.
a sheet. I mean, you need a sheet on your bed though.
I'm talking about like a cover.
Bro, that's what I said. A sheet. Like
I'm talking about a cover.
You don't put. Yeah. Oh, well. Oh,
like,
a sheet.
You gotta cover my body. I'm not
no, I'm not talking about a cover.
Like,
that's why I said a sheet on the bed, bro. You lay on top of the sheet.
Need a sheet. What you talking about?
You say you sleeping with no sheets,
no,
bro. Come on.
I'm sleeping without a sheet. I said.
Oh my god.
You know what? You know, everybody knows what I'm talking about. You know, I gotta explain myself. You know, that's how hot it was, and that's it. You know?
Alright, well, it has been hot in New York. Finally, though, yo. Right now, I'm a little delayed, because, man, I'm still recovering from the weekend. And also, this heat is ridiculous. Yo, New York been dumb hot lately. And this whole weekend, we was like 80, 79, 80. Like, it was a good weekend, but, man, it was hot.
But you know, that's crazy. I feel like all of us are being a bit hypocritical just because of the weather. So when it's too cold, we'll be like,
oh, no. I take that back. No.
It's cold outside. I can't feel my fingers. I can't feel my face. Like,
wintertime, I feel like a crackhead. Cause let me tell you, I get this skinny. I'm this skinny in wintertime. I'm eating, but I'm this skinny. I'm outside like this, and yo, I just feel like my body's deteriorating. Like, yo, wintertime, I'm like, I'm breathing. Yo, I know everybody can vouch for me. Wintertime, like when you try to like say if it's real cold, you breathe, it's like, and it be so cold, you be like this. You be like boom, 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 boom. All right,
you know the audience not gonna hear your heartbeat.
No, I'm saying that's what I said. Boom, boom, boom. Yo, wintertime, I don't know if anybody else do that, but I always do that because it be so cold. Sometimes I'm like, yo, am I dying right now? Like, I gotta make sure that my heart isn't freezing because my body's freezing. I gotta make sure it's not getting to my organs because, like.
You see, but then right now that the weather's actually a bit warmer now and getting warmer every day, you know, all of us will still complaining. We'll be like, you know, it's too hot.
Nah, I got a 10. What you mean? I look.
Yeah, but when it hits 100 degrees outside, you're gonna be like, nah, I'm not trying to go outside for nothing.
No, I'm not trying to go on the MTA for nothing, but I'm definitely gonna go outside. Yo. You know what I was actually thinking today?
What?
So, guys, we're actually doing our studio here. I don't know if I'm supposed to say all of that, but since DJ BR said that, you know, he want to be open with the audience, we're going to be open with the audience. So, you know, we'll be doing the studio as we go. Yo, when I tell you a lot of exciting things are coming, guys, just stay tuned. Wait, there's more. Definitely stay tuned. But being that we're redoing the studio and we're revamping our look, I think we should reintroduce ourselves because when I first started, I introduced myself. Were you here when I introduced myself that show?
No, I was not.
Yeah, exactly. So I think the audience don't really know who we are, our background, where we come from. And a lot of people think I'm this and that and that and this, and I come from here and there, but a lot of people really don't know who I really am. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really talked about it. And so I feel like today, I really want to go with a topic, which I'm going to hit some of them, but today I want to reintroduce ourselves. I want the audience to know who we are, what we do, what we bringing. Yeah, bro, it's a real introduction. This is the real introduction.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, this is a song I want to go out to, as Drake said. It's the real intro right here. Before we get on that, we probably gonna leave that for like.
Let's leave that to the end.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that for the last hour.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I want to hit on a topic. So recently, Alabama actually passed a bill on, and some other states, a lot of other states, they passed a bill on abortion. Like, so basically that women can't get abortion. When was it, Brian? Like, yo, BR, what is it that women can't have an abortion or? Oh man, we should be up on this. I'm up on this, don't get me wrong guys, but I really want to talk about it because I hear a lot of different things. I've been seeing a lot of stuff on social media, and usually I'm not the one to interact. Let me tell you guys a little, since I'm going to introduce myself later. I'll tell you a little about me. I'm the kind of person that, like, I'm the lit hype man and I'm always there, but I'm not there. So, like, I see certain things online and I look at it and I'm into the topic, but I'm not into it as much as I should be. But that's because I don't want to throw my 2 cents in there. If I throw my 2 cents in there, I'm going to go crazy. The last time I did that, let me tell you why I don't do that. So the last time I did that, I was on Instagram and I was following this one British page, you know, the UK, because like being in Black America, that's all I know. I'm a Black American. I was born here, so it's like I was like, I wonder how, you know, blacks are everywhere else, blah blah blah, besides being Jamaican, but that's Caribbean, so it's kind of still a little different from the UK, but it's you know, it's in the islands, you know, and on the British, for you guys who don't know, the British in America, you know, they're allies, they're sisters basically. America, we are descendants of the British. But with that being said, let me see that real quick. Alright, but with that being said, this one comment I seen, no, it was a post and it was like, oh, UK black culture is way better than American black culture. And so I seen a lot of different comments and stuff. I seen this one girl, she sat here, you know what she said? They don't even know where the black people in America don't even know where they come from. Dead. I said, well, shoot me down and knock me around and get me a lasso. Like, what? I was like, are you kidding me? And this is why I said, like, I you know, I should know what the comments and all that say, but I read them, I had to really scroll past, because when I seen that one time set me off. Let me tell you, I had to go in on them. I'm just like, yo, at the end of the day, I don't care how nobody feel, Black America, been oppressed for how long, but yet we still rise. Everywhere else, everybody in the world wants to be what? American. And you think that people really want to come to America and they want to be white America? Heck to the no. People around the world, bro, vouch for me. Even in areas around the world, when they think about America, they're like, yo, I want to go to America. Oh, it's lit. They don't sit here and see no white people on TV and like, oh my God, so lit. No, they see us on there, a negro, Americano negro, okay? They see us and they're like, yo, they see hip hop, they're like, yo. So I had to put her on, you know, I'm like, at the end of the day, you're African. At the end of the day, you're wearing Punjab. At the end of the day, that's not the indigenous religion of Africa. Let's talk about that. Since you want to sit here and have your Punjab, you're for Africa, and you want to have your comments, you know what I'm saying? I had to really school and had to let her know at the end of the day, like, first of all, the Arabs and the Muslims, they enslaved black people, and y'all sold us. And half y'all don't even, and this is no disrespect because we're all one, you know what I'm saying? But this is just why I don't, you know, this is why I'm still be low key. I'm high key, but I'm still low key, and I'm just giving y'all the reason why. So, and I also giving you my response to this ignorance that she put on there. But she set herself up for that. Like, come on, especially with me. Like, yo, you talking to the wrong person. So I'm like, at the end of the day, like, everybody want to be everybody want to be like Black America. Everybody want to be like hip hop. And at the end of the day, as much as oppressed as we've been, and first don't know where we really come from. Look how much we rise. Look at all the black figures. Look at all the great things that we've done for the country. And, yo, we paved the way for a whole entire country. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were slaves. Like, picking the cotton field. We helped stocks and bonds. We helped build a whole entire nation. Like, come on, like, let's talk about that. Like, y'all want to always talk about that stuff. Y'all always want to talk about bad stuff about blacks in America. Like, let's talk about the good things. Because a lot of, traffic, like, hot comb. I just found out, Memorial Day, black person. Like, what else? Like, let's get into it. Oh, first open heart surgery, black person. You know what I'm saying? And I had to really school her. And I'm like, at the end of the day, like, you're basing yourself off of a religion that's not even your religion of your country. Because at the end of the day, your country's been colonized so many times. South Africa isn't even black. It's British. Come on, y'all speak French and Dutch. That's not African. That's not indigenous African language. Like, y'all colonized by them. So you want to talk about something? Let's talk about that. Because to me, that seems pretty washed and wiped out to me. At least we still have our culture. At least, yeah, people don't like us, but we still know who we are. And we stick to what we made. In America, we made what we have. You know what I'm saying? Nobody didn't tell us that. Nobody didn't come and colonize us and say, oh, you have to do this and do that. Y'all sold us. They brought us over here. They forced us hard labor. Yeah, granted, they took that. But at the end of the day, when it comes to culture and it comes to hip hop, when it comes to everything that we done, fashion, statements, everything.
Speak for itself.
Yeah, bro. So and I had to put it in the comments. I'm like, so at the end of the day, like, you can't sit here and say that, like, that's disrespectful. We talking about we don't know where we come from, like, that's crazy. That's wild. I mean, yeah, true, but that's wild. Like, you probably
I see it as different cultures. So you know, she was probably raised differently than people was raised.
Yeah, bro, but it's crazy because a lot of people think about Americans like that. Like, that's the only thing that they can say about us. They just, I'm just saying.
They're quick to judge.
Yeah, yo, OD. They think that we're really, yeah, bro. They think that we're really that ignorant.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, we're actually way smarter than half of y'all. You have to understand too, y'all. And there's no disrespect to other places, but America was born off of a hustle. So therefore, and this is not only black. This is all America. Everywhere we go, we can hustle. Believe that. We were born and raised in a nation that was raised off of sneaking, conniving, and getting the loot. You heard? So at the end of the day, who the real hustlers? You heard? Who the real ones over here? Because at the end of the day, for us to be a baby country too, we own a lot of places, and a lot of places want to be like us. And we're the last country to ever be developed.
Definitely.
So talk to us nice next time, Missy, in your comments, alright? I don't want to have to sit you down and have to chat with you no more. So, we're going to go back to this real quick. So, abortion laws. Supreme Court issues a go slow signal in its first abortion decision of the year. And everybody got so mad. Oh, JBO, we about to have a debate on this. Alright. I can feel it. I can feel it in the air. Come on, Nikki, where you at? I can't hit that note, but I felt that. So, I'll put this up. Class is not in session. So this here says the Supreme Court handed down its first abortion decision of the year on Tuesday, with a mixed result that clearly signaled the conservative majority is not ready to reconsider the right of abortion set in Roe versus Wade. By a 7-2 vote, the justices upheld an unusual provision of an Indiana law that requires clinics to bury or cremate the remains of a fetus. Wow. This mostly symbolic rule does not violate a woman's right to choose abortion or put an undue burden on those who do so, the justices said in a brief undecided opinion. At the same time, the court, without a dissent, rejected the state's effort to revive a significant restriction on abortion. The justices left in place lower court rulings that blocked an Indiana law that would make it illegal for women to end a pregnancy because of the race or gender of the fetus, or if they received a diagnosis of Down syndrome. And this happens a lot, and again, a lot of people don't know this. And I'm reading this because I'm speaking facts, because I have to get behind it, because people are getting upset about abortion, but you reading everything, I'm reading behind it. And for you guys, I know I'm kind of like, I'm reading and I'm in all in a pause myself, so sorry, I'm reading with emotion, but there was the justices left in place lower court rulings that blocked an Indiana law. So Indiana had a law that made it legal for women to end pregnancy because of the race, gender, or of the fetus, or if they received a diagnosis of Down syndrome. So they blocked that law. It's illegal now. So since Justice Brett M. K, that's all we want to say, I cannot pronounce that last name, won confirmation, social conservatives have hope, and many liberals have feared that the High Court, with two appointees of President Trump, would move to overturn the 1973 Roe decision, or at least significantly limit abortion rights. With their eyes on that possibility, Republican lawmakers and at least a half dozen conservative states that have enacted abortion bans this year. But Tuesday's outcome, after weeks of internal debate, suggests that the justices are inclined to move slowly and cautiously on the abortion issue, that Chief Justice John G. Roberts Jr. and his fellow conservatives are not ready to directly confront abortion rights, at least during the presidential election year. He had the High Court agree to hear the Indiana case. It would have been argued in the fall and decided by June 2020. The decision to not hear Indiana's appeal provides further evidence that the justices will not be eager to consider the even more sweeping abortion bans recently adopted by Alabama and the conservative states. So basically what I'm saying is that, Alabama passed a law that is illegal to have abortion. To me, honestly, it's funny. I'm not even gonna lie. It's funny as heck to me because everybody, I should laugh. Oh my God, yo. People gonna really think I'm messed up. I don't care. I'm here. This is the link up. You're tuning in. So again, if you have any questions or comments about what I'm gonna say, hit that chat on live stream. Or also, yo, DJ BR, get on the number to call.
Definitely. The number is 718-676-8020. Again, 718-676-0820. The second number is 718-253-4239. 718-253-4239.
So you can gladly call or gladly message if you want to debate on this and want to debate on what I have to say. If you have any input, but what I'm about to say, might disturb everyone. I'm just fair warning. It's just funny because like abortion is just like I feel like for me it's just kind of a right for people to have unprotected sex. I feel like if it's just like, oh, I'm gonna have unprotected sex, or oh, if I do get pregnant, I can always just kill the child. I can always get an abortion. Like it'll be alright, or I can just take a plan B and disintegrate. But a lot of people don't know, that mess up a lot of women in their insides, yo. You know what I'm saying? And they're going in and they're chopping up a baby. You even heard me when I said in Indiana they cremated or buried a fetus. So you chop up, so a baby's developing, at that point it's living. When sperm is in the ball sack of a man, it's living. It's living organisms. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, they're all living. They're all one. It's a race to the egg. One wins. He's living. He's been living. He's the one that made it through. He made it through the egg. He's living, or she. You know what I'm saying? That organism is living, and I feel like it's kind of messed up that condoms were made for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Unprotected sex. You know what I'm saying? Having protected sex is made for a reason, to prevent HIV, STDs, and also to prevent pregnancy. A lot of people don't want to use that. A lot of people want to go the pull-out method or go this route and all this other crazy hullabaloo. It's just like, yeah, okay, fine and dandy, but no one wants to pay the consequences of what it's doing. That's the issue. That's the issue with our generation. That's the issue with what's going on with the country. Because I feel like in a lot of ways, it's just like, oh, let me do this dirt. And if I do this dirt, I know that I'm just going to get a slap on the hand, or I can get rid of it, so I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? God don't work like that. Your uterus don't work like that. Sperm don't work like that. A penis does not work like that. Having sex does not work like that. And then you lay down, you spread your legs, and it's unprotected. Okay, you're gonna get what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? And it's not your choice to say that you don't want it, because that's your choice to say that you laid down and that you had it. So you have a lot of these liberals, and I'm liberal as well, but you have a lot of these liberals there. I'm gonna speak on them as a crowd as a whole. You have a lot of liberals who are just like, oh, it's wrong, or oh, you shouldn't tell women how to control their bodies, you shouldn't tell women to do with their bodies, blah 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 blah, all this hullabaloo. And it's just like, yo, y'all say that, but yo, DJ BR, you gotta tune in for this one. You heard? A lot of you saying a lot of women we can't tell women control their body, but at the end of the day, yo, first of all, if we had the guy that's in there like, yo, get an abortion. You really want the baby? You don't want the baby. You know what I'm saying? And then girls get mad and it's like, oh, I don't want the baby no more because it's going to be from him. You had sex with him, sis. Like, why are you so upset now? Like, no, you laid down, you laid down and do the deed. You going to have it.
But you also got to understand too that all that pressure that's not even just put into the woman, but, is overthinking.
What you mean?
So let's say, they find out, they're pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
What's going through her mind when she hears that?
What should be going through her mind is...
Yeah, but you just try to understand, there's other females who could take that kind of pressure and just be like, you know what, I'm going to do it, you know what, because that's my seed. That's going to be growing inside of me for how many months, and then, there's going to be a precious gift from God to her, no matter where and no matter how it happened. But you also got to understand, too, that there's other females, as everybody else who can't handle that pressure. They go through a lot of things. You're struggling right now, but at the same time, you really gotta understand everybody's emotions and everybody's feelings about that.
Bro, because this is the thing about that.
No, but I'm not saying that, we have to feel bad for that. We're just saying that they have to grow up and you have to understand that they put themselves into those situations. And if they can't deal with the effect of whatever's happening from that situation, there's no point of them living on to actually understand, how to become a human or how to become a human being, really.
So, okay, real quick question. You have a womp, womp, womp.
No.
Dang, I need to play that right now. What you got? Give it to me.
None.
I know you got some, like, yo, no light.
No effects. No effects. Just the regulars.
That's for y'all who haven't unprotected sex, about to have these babies and y'all about to push them out. Yo, one more time, this is about to happen to your life. Y'all about to go, oh man, that is tragic. At the end of the day, bro, I understand what you said, but that's my thing. At the end of the day, that's why this law was passed, is that y'all about to become more women, more responsible, more adults, more caring, have your eyes more open, because what's going on with our generation, we are so used to just having things handed and just so used to things just like being so normalized. It's not normal. Killing a baby is not normal. I don't care what anybody said. And having unprotected sex, the reason why we have a penis and vagina, not for our pleasure. Yeah, we like it, but let's be honest. It's because it's to have a baby. It's what it's called? For what? Oh man, I lost my train. It's hot, man. To reproduce. Light on for that one. Reproduce. Yo, having a baby is to reproduce. So I'm just like, yo, like at the end of the day, y'all getting mad and y'all going dumb hard. First of all, you guys are going dumb hard. You have no vagina. Relax. 9 to 11 times you are crushing that vagina, okay? And to speak on that note, half of the men that's doing that, half of y'all telling y'all pressuring a woman to have sex, pressuring a woman to have sex without unprotected sex without a condom, and then pressuring them to get an abortion. So at the end of the day, I kind of feel like it's biased, and I feel like a lot of men who are like out there like, oh, abortion, you shouldn't tell women to do it with your body. Like, bro, you do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? In a relationship, a lot of men, they tell women, oh, this, do that, do this, do that, do this,
It's
do
not
that.
always the men though.
No, yeah, no, I'm saying, I'm talking about a lot of men though. It's normal, and then also for the woman, it's like at the end of the day, you lay down, you have unprotected sex, you have to know what you're gonna wake up with. Like my science school, my 10th grade science teacher always told me, lay down. She's just in her words, in her voice, in her theatrical self. Guess what? Lay down with a dog, wake up with baby dogs. And that's what she always said. I thought it was gonna be fleas, right? I said the same thing. I was like, fleas? She was like, no, baby dogs. I'm like, I hate baby dogs. But again, you lay down with a dog, you're gonna wake up with baby dogs. So at the end of the day, you have unprotected sex, you lay down, you do that, that's what's gonna happen. So in my opinion, I'm happy. I'm happy that they passed that abortion law, because again, you got Plan B, birth control, and birth control was actually causing cancer. So it's like people, y'all getting mad, but it's like, yo, at the end of the day, this is gonna stop helping you kill lives and killing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Be healthier, think better, have protected sex, protect yourself. You never know, that person has HIV, that person has STD, chlamydia, syphilis, gonorrhea. You just never know, you know what I'm saying? So like, at the end of the day, what this is doing is helping everything. It's helping the reproduction rate, because at the end of the day, it's too many people being born. It's too much stuff going on, you know what I'm saying, right now. Especially, it's too much stuff going on for children to be born at this time right now, too, anyway. Number 2, yeah, that's basically all the number 1. It's just basically preventing a lot of different things. So I'm happy that they did it, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people need to start thinking of their actions, taking responsibility of their own actions, because I see that a lot. A lot of people do things, and instead of putting the blame on themselves, and instead of just being a woman or being a man and say, I did this, they take the easy way out. Guess what? Trump is in office. We've all seen there's no more easy way. It's hard work. It's all or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy. That's why, and a lot of people disagree with me when I said this too. That's why I'm happy he's in office. Not because I like Trump as a person, because he's teaching me how to push myself. You know what I'm saying? Everybody push yourself. Yo, this has not, I feel like this is the first time there has been a big wave of self-entrepreneurs. A lot of people who are self-employed. This is the biggest wave because Trump got in office. So he's forcing everybody to get out of their comfort zone. He's forcing everybody to go against the norms. He's forcing everybody to say, hey, listen, this is reality. This is what it is. You don't like it? Get A to E. Which one you gonna do? And for the people that's out there senselessly using guns, that's not what he's saying. He ain't saying go out there and senselessly kill people. That's just dumb. You look dumb, you sound dumb, you look dumb, you dress dumb. Having a gun is dumb, and that's PU, you know what? You know what I'm saying? Shoot the fair ones, you're a man. Fight with your fists. Come on now. Like, all the weapons, let's put those down. It's not even that serious. We should be way past that. Like, y'all killing each other and talking about Black Lives Matter, a whole bunch of BS. I don't want to hear that. Your life don't matter if you're killing others, and Black lives don't matter if you're taking a black life from your own black brother. Anyways, it's a whole bunch of stuff going on, and I'm just kind of happy that all these laws are being put in place, because it's putting people in their places. People don't know where to go. People don't know where to go unless you tell them. You know, the public got ADD, so since y'all ain't know where to go, and y'all scatterbrained, y'all want to be everywhere, Trump and all these white senators and all these southern senators and all these people putting everybody in the place. So you want to know where to go? I'm going to find a place for you. And guess what? You already working for them, making money off them, and it's going to be a system. And that's going to be that. And the ones who are going to be free, but it ain't going to be easy. It's going to be a toll, because the ones who are going to be free, You really have to grind. That's and this is what's gonna make the rich rich and the poor poor. A lot of people get mad at that and they think like, yeah, I'm ranting. I'm going to a whole other topic, but I gotta hit it because again, Trump is in office and the whole abortion is all tied, it's all together. A lot of like America's gonna come is the rich and rich is poor and poor is poor. A lot of people get mad because that's what a lot of people come to America for. That's why a lot of people came to America because America is built off immigrants. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's an immigrant in America. None of us. This is not an indigenous homeland for any of us. You know what I'm saying? At least for Native American Native American or Indian that was from the Americas before it was the United States of America. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, the rich and the poor is going to be poor. It's going to be like third world countries. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get mad because that's what a lot of people come here because they don't want to live that. You know what I'm saying? People come from that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody run away from these islands and other places because the poor is poor and it's crazy and the rich is mad rich and there's no in between. But America's becoming that way. But now it's just like this is gonna.
I feel honestly, I just feel like. Well, I'm speaking in general, not with the United States, but just the country. You know, overall, is getting overcrowded.
Yeah.
And what I'm not saying if Trump's trying to do it or whether the whole government is trying to do it, if they're trying to put, like you said, the rich, the poor, and they want to give the opportunities to the people who actually want to do it.
Who earned it.
Or who earned it.
Or you gotta earn your spot.
Yeah. Not to the people that just want to have it just because, you know what, it's there,
I'll come from this and
it's comfortable, you know, I don't want nothing to lose from it. That means you know you're slow, you know you're not forcing yourself to do something that you know you're supposed to be doing. You're not having that self-confidence that you know everybody should have. You know you don't want to be stuck working a 9-to-5 job your whole life just because you think you know what I'm gonna get a raise probably after a year, 2 years.
And meanwhile, Trump is like, hey, I don't work a 9-to-5. I scam the tax. It can all be yours.
You know, they get rich off everybody.
Yeah, but he realized if you're confident enough and you know yourself enough, this can all be yours. It's a commercial. It's commercialized. He's a businessman.
That's what it is.
It's all business.
But you know, everybody has to put that effort.
That first foot forward, definitely, bro.
Yeah, everybody needs to know their worth. You know, you can't figure out what you're worth unless you try, unless you know what you're actually really gonna be actually doing your whole life. You know. Who knows? You know, God forbid, all of us could drop dead tomorrow, and that's it. You know, we all should be grateful for waking up every day, trying to learn something every day. You know, something new, something that's actually going to help us when we get older. And you know what? Learn how to
spiritually
live.
And physically, yeah, bro.
Yeah, learn how
definitely.
to live.
Spiritually and physically.
Honestly, that's what it really is.
And that's what Trump is teaching everybody, and everybody can just see the bad in it. And yeah, I'm not saying he's a good person because people. I don't want anybody to sit here and try to think I'm trying to justify like Trump's a good person. No, he's conniving. He's crazy. But at the end of the day,
his ethics is what's actually making everybody actually
wake up. Exactly. So we had to think. I had to think of that because at the end of the day, once he got in office, if Trump was in office, I probably wouldn't even be here. You probably wouldn't be here. What were we doing before this?
Working.
A 9-to-5, trying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We wasn't here. I wasn't saying the public had ADD. I was the public. I had ADD.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yo, everybody gotta wake up and everybody gotta stop getting so mad. Everybody's just so quick. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's so quick to point fingers and put the blame on everything else. Put the blame on yourself. Hold responsibility for yourself. These abortions that got put in the law, it's not that serious. Before abortions even became of, what were y'all doing? Go back to doing that. Exactly. Keeping your legs closed. Don't be around here screwing everybody. Screw the person that you love. Or if you're going to screw everybody, wear a glove. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? So all your being around here, like doing all this extra stuff and all this writing and all this, don't tell women how to do it, they bodies. I don't want to hear it. It's just so annoying. Just shut up, please. Just to the left. Everything you own in a box to the left, as Beyonce would say. Like, come on. Like, I don't want to hear it. It's money time. Like, what's up? Talk business. And be a woman and be a man. Be responsible. Grow up. At the end of the day, America's a young country. They're done with holding our hand now. Those days are over. Those dark ages, those dark days, those closet days, all that holding your hand, all that, I'm going to make everything seem like a white picket fence, America is over. People still trying to live in those days. That was never a real day. Those were days because America just was just colonized and America just grew as a country. So yes, of course, all the resources, this and that, and this, of course, everything's gonna be good, and of course, you're gonna have your ups and downs, like the Great Depression, World War II, all those things. You know, all that stuff gonna come with it. But at the end of the day, the toddler stages are over. It's like a baby. You know, when a baby, they get older and you hold their hand, teach them how to walk. Once they walk, you let them go. You have to walk. I can't keep holding you. You have to walk now. I fed you. I gave you a pacifier. I changed your clothes. I took you a bath. I changed your pampers every time you took a stinky. It's over now, though. Like, go on the potty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, wipe that dust off and just get back up, and that's it. Yeah, definitely.
And if at first you don't succeed, get back up and try again.
Yeah, that should be for everything, no matter what it is.
Exactly, including abortions. Like, yo, like, just make sure like you're protected. Like,
yeah, because if you're having a kid, it doesn't matter what kind of issues you're in. That baby is having a new life. Is coming to this earth, is able to see what we're seeing, and you're gonna really take that away. You know, I'm not saying you know the issues you have is big for you, but you know that just remember it'll be a blessing. Who knows? Like, not all of us is gonna have kids that are gonna be you know, athletes, artists, you know, people that make a lot of money, but at the same time, you know what, they could teach you something as well as you teaching them. So, you know, just always remember that, you know, abortion is not good at all. You know, I remember myself when I saw a video when I went to a exclusive retreat. You know, a couple years ago, I saw actually a video of how actually they did the process. And to be honest with you, all the females that were in that retreat with me were all, you know, on the ground crying, on their knees crying, because they were never able to actually like have that voice in their head or have that image in their, like, you know, in their mind to actually, you know, try to go on and go through the procedure. You know, that's actually something that you're not actually supposed to see.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to keep your baby. You're supposed to have that with you. Because, like you said, you know, you have to be, or you gotta protective of what you do.
And be responsible. You gotta be an adult. You know what? You know something that a lot of people don't know either. Sometimes the baby still gets stuck in the woman's walls and her uterus. And sometimes when they use the bathroom, whether they defecate or whatever goes on, some of the baby still comes out. It's for some women. That's crazy. That is bat-ass insane. That makes no sense. That's disgusting. And that's sad and that's cruel. That's unhumane at that point. That is very unhumane.
Yep.
Exactly. So everybody's talking about some, yo, you can't tell me, yo, shut up. I don't want to hear that. Don't come knocking on my door at 7 o'clock in the morning with that BS. Don't come in my room waking me up talking about that BS. Don't call my phone talking about that BS. Don't FaceTime me. Don't text me. Don't Instagram DM. Don't Snapchat. No none of that. Listen, don't tweet me. No nothing. Alright. I don't want to hear none of it. No Facebook hashtag. No none of it. I ain't here for none of it. I ain't with the sentence. I stand beside President Trump in some of his decisions. Yes, I'm not saying I'm standing beside him as a person, but some of his decisions, but at the end of the day, is making America a greater country. It sounds crazy, and a lot of people probably sound like, yo, what the hell? Or heck, sorry, hell is not a cuss word, so I guess I can say that, but I'm not going to say that. But a lot of people might think I'm trying to campaign, and I'm like, no, it's not even make America great again. Make America a stronger country. Make the people in America stronger, period.
Yeah, like the decisions he's making, you know,
it has to force us to be stronger. It's like
it has to force us to
change.
Do something about
yes, to change.
Not to just be like, you know what, let them do whatever they want.
We have to educate. Exactly, we have to educate and actually make a change. We have to educate ourselves, implement, and make a change. Now it's our chances, and it's our time to really stand up and have a voice. It's a platform, a free platform. That's what Trump is giving everybody, a free platform.
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't gonna take it, you're gonna starve, you're gonna be miserable. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna gunplay, like a road boy, a gunplay, and you're gonna kill and do all this other stuff, and guess what? You're gonna be locked up behind bars, and you're gonna be this and doing that and doing that. Or you work your 9 to 5 miserable. Wake up.
Yeah, instead read a book, train yourself, train the mind, train the body. You know what?
Or even scroll on Instagram. If you're gonna be a bum, just scroll on Instagram. Like, don't do all the extra stuff. Just scroll on Instagram and see everybody else living their best life. Or just fake that you live in yours. Like,
you know what? That's actually an issue too. That's actually like so.
What, Instagram?
It's not just Instagram. It's just the social media itself.
It's addicting. Oh man, I gotta take my.
You know that's what I figured out too. Like, I don't know how if anybody tried try going to that option that says the inside activity, and try to see how many hours or minutes. You know what?
Oh, let's check it. Let's check it right now. Let's check it right now. Check yours. I'm gonna check mine.
Just to
Let's get the
see
results.
Instagram every day.
Let's
like,
get the results.
It shows you like how much time you actually in social media.
Mine's right here. Hold on.
So look, mine said an hour and 16 minutes.
Oh man.
Today.
My social networking today. Who? An hour and 18 minutes on social networking.
Oh my god. You see, like look at that. That's an hour in your day. That's an hour you could have been working now. That's an hour you could have been sleeping.
That's an hour I was
That's an hour
scrolling.
you
I
could have
don't
been reading
even.
a book.
It could
That's an
have.
hour
And
you
listen,
could
I
have been
was.
doing anything.
If you gonna do something, own up to it and be a bad one when you doing it. Cause I scroll. I don't care. I scroll. My thumbs burn from scrolling. Sometimes I feel like my DNA, my thumbprint swiping off on my phone as I scroll. I scroll so much, yo. I don't care. If I'm gonna do it, listen, I'm gonna do it, yo. But also educate yourself. You can scroll and educate yourself too.
Yeah, but alright.
What you mean? So when you say educate, cause like,
alright. So
times have changed.
So let's say this right now. So this is an example. So right now, my nieces, they would throw a tantrum every time they're not presented a phone right in front of their face. They'll throw a tantrum. And what's crazy about that is, let's say if we would spend the time trying to sit down with them, sit down, let's play, read a book. They don't want to do it. What do you want to do? They want to have a screen right in front of their face. And to be honest with you, they know more words than what the people would say from YouTube or from the internet are saying, other than what we're telling them.
And that's exactly what I was gonna tell you. But bro, I bet you anytime they're smarter than us. My little niece, she stays on that. But my little niece knows what a cow is. She knows her letters. She knows everything. And I'm not saying
but
it's a good and bad thing. I feel like it's 50-50 because bro, this is a thing. We're quick to say that, but in our generation, how many of us really went to the university right after college and really graduated and was really that smart?
Yeah, but that's not for everybody though.
Exactly. So regardless of anything, if that's not for you, you have alternative social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like when
but like you said too, is like social media is like, there's people who post pictures of how they live their life every day. Like they would then take a picture of their food right before they eat it. Just so you or say me would know what are they about to eat right now. You'd be like, yo, damn, like that looks mad good.
Listen, you know me, I'm like
spending your time looking at that screen, and you know what, you should be doing that yourself. Like,
okay, and that's the thing. I don't feel like this is the thing. I don't feel like social media. How I want to put this. How do I want to put it? Social media isn't dumbing people down because it's actually really educating a lot of people. Like, so like a lot of different countries, a lot of different places, a lot of different things we didn't know about. Bro, you go on Instagram, you can find all of that stuff out. What it's doing is a lack of social skills.
Yes. Yeah, I was just about.
It's not It's not dumbing people. It's just then they don't know how to communicate as humans. But you kind of losing like
to be honest with you, look, it's like in the club. I could swear, I could have sworn, like 4 out of 5 people. If a guy was gonna come up to a girl, he would ask for her Instagram other than a number.
Yeah.
Why?
Cause I don't want your number. Cause they don't know how to talk anymore. They want to go on Instagram and
that's
see.
That's the thing. You're gonna go to Instagram. You're already basically getting a heads up of what she does, or does she have a style? Or so what does she do every day?
Yes, your profile.
Basically, it's showing
you. Yo, Instagram.
That's something. And then to be honest with you, right there, you just you think about it, you're like, is she boring? Is she interesting? Is she actually gonna be worth all that time? But wouldn't it be better if you would ask for a number and then from right there, you would have went to a date, you would have been like, let me find out how she really is one-on-one talking. Other than just go to Instagram and try to look at someone else's profile and
Okay, here's the tricky thing with that. The truth to be answer your question, no. I don't want to go on a date, I don't want your number, I don't want none of that. I don't want to waste my time. If you're boring and you're basic, I don't waste my time. So let me go on Instagram, I'm going to scroll, I'm going to go through your followers, I'm going to go through your tag, I'm going to go through your comments, I'm going to go through what you like, I'm going to follow me, see what you like.
That's you.
Yeah, because look, this is how you scope out somebody like, what kind of oh, you like that basic stuff? Alright, I ain't going to talk to you because you just do too much basic stuff for me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, yo, smooth, real smooth, in and out. That's it. I don't even say no time. Time is of essence. Time is money and money is time. Obviously, you don't have neither time or money because you're wasting your time like in this other stuff. So, yo, come on, like talk to me nice, nah. So, but what I will say is that it sucks because it's a fine line between that, because then it's also like people go on Instagram and then they see like certain photos of certain people who are quote unquote lit, and in real life they are just so boring. Oh my god, not even educated. Yeah, but even educate, like even like being educated, like even like
see, but that's what I'm saying.
They're just like blah. It's just like, but it's not even the kids.
Because us to people like that, and they don't know an ounce of anything.
And that I understand. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say it's about being smart, because as far as being smart and advanced, they have that one. But those are social skills, bro. Social skills, yo. Social networking lacks a lot of social skills, but social networking also shows us the real world that we live in. Like, yo, for me, I feel like we live in the matrix, because what social media has taught me is that everything isn't what it seems. It's an illusion. Everywhere you go, marketing, from when you go grocery shopping, from when you go buying different stuff, it's all marketing. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you present it. Nothing's really real. Nothing's really what it seems. Everything is less than. Nothing's really greater than. Everything's less than, and everything is equal, bro. And the thing is, what social media has taught me is that, whoa, everything is less than, everything is equal. Like, who are you? Nobody. Like, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't nobody. Like, you are 2K followers. That's it. That's all you are. What's more? And that's what everything else. Like, even with an iPhone, what's really an iPhone? You know what I'm saying? Nothing. It's made out of good materials, but it's the marketing that's why I bought my iPhone, not because I'm like, it's a really good phone and this is quite. No. We buy it because of the marketing behind everything. We buy clothes because of marketing. We buy the jewelry because of marketing. They have no spiritual, it doesn't heighten us in any kind of way. It doesn't advance us in any kind of way. It's spiritual in ourselves. Everything's marketing, bro. Even when you walk, even when you're driving in a car, those lines, yellow and white, that's all. It's kind of like all the strategy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's anything like. Social media has definitely advanced us. It slowed us down in certain ways, but definitely advanced us in certain ways. And like I said, this has been the largest wave of entrepreneurs. Everybody from Instagram now has their own business through Instagram or YouTube. It's crazy. It's that crazy. But back in the day, people didn't have those chances. You're a dishwasher, you're a dishwasher. You're a cook, you're a cook. You're a maid, you're a maid. That's it. It's clipped for you. Nowadays, I'm a maid, but I'm a public figure and I'm this and that, and nobody knows you're a maid. You got your own business right there. Get your followers, boom, 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 make your bread. So it's pros and cons to everything. It's really just how you look at it. I think the issue is, just about the abortion, like we were saying with that, the easy way out, and people take advantage of things. That's what it is. We find a lot of easy ways out and take advantage of a lot of different things. That's all it is. So with social networking, it's not even that it's bad. We just find an easy way to get around it, and we take advantage of it. We stay on it too much. It wasn't really meant for that. They didn't. When they made social media, they didn't think it was gonna be like that. It's like, it's social media. Then they seen what it was, and it's another market. So then guess what? Get your money.
Especially the YouTube.
Yeah.
The YouTube videos too.
Yeah, it's like, get your money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the money.
But everybody thinks like that.
It's like, for example, there's a little kid that my little nephew used to watch. This guy used to unbox toys, mind you. 20 million views every video he made.
Because the parents are like, well, let's see what kind of toy this is that you're gonna get. And they're like, Mom, see, I told you.
Yeah, that's so crazy. 20 million views is like.
And you know how much money he's making? Because you know how many advertisements are going through that? Exactly. Unboxing a Lego. Back then, you wasn't thinking about no unboxing no Lego. You was ripping the whole thing apart like, yo, give me my Legos. You know what I'm saying? Or you ask from word of mouth, how's the Legos? But then you go off of other people's opinions. Yo, how was this? How was that? I mean, it was all right. And it's just like,
They never bother to actually buy it.
Exactly, or go experience it. Exactly. So now you have YouTube for that. Listen, how is it? It's like, it's for me. Alright, I'm gonna buy it. It's has certain things that I don't like, so it's not for me.
Yeah, if you don't like it, that's all. That's the return policy is there for.
Exactly.
Return it. Get something else.
Yeah, but that's all.
Get your money back.
See, but that's all marketing, right? That's businesses making money, and those businesses aren't doing anything great or beneficial for us. That's beneficial to them. So
but you're gonna hear it off someone else's opinion, though.
No, you're looking.
Let's
you're looking at it, bro. No, you're looking at a video.
All right. No. So let's say an unboxing of a shoe.
Mm-hmm.
You saw the pictures of the shoe already. You're like, yo, I want this shoe.
Mm-hmm.
I want this shoe so bad. I'm gonna wait for the date. all this and that. You were like, you know what? Let me go check a video on YouTube of someone reviewing the shoe already, and the guy say, yo, it's whack. You don't like it. You know, if it's too tight, you have to go and exercise up. You know, it looks too wide on the feet. You know, you can't really walk, let's say, all day with it.
Bro, but all these things it depends on the person. I feel like
that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's what I'm saying. It's a fine line, but people take that stuff too hard because it's like, I'm not like, if I see a shoe and I like it, and he talking about it's too wide, I'm like, well, your foot too flat.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But you know, not everybody's like you though. Not everybody's good. Everybody's gonna go on someone else's opinion and be like, you know what, I don't want no more.
Oh, that's just the word. You can't change that, bro. That's what.
Yeah,
That's
what I'm saying. But like, yo, why
that's
can't
common
everybody
sense.
just, you know, do that? Be like, yo, if I want that, go and get it.
Because Trump and the Senate, they doing abortions and all the other stuff. But y'all need to input is common sense. That need to be a law. I don't know if you don't have common sense. Whoop the whoop the swoop the swoop something. But common sense needs to be something. Because bro, definitely. If I watch something that I want and they're unboxing, I'm like, alright, boom. He's like, oh, it's too tight. I'm gonna look like, nah, my G, you just got flat, big feet. Like your feet wide as hell. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna fit me like that. Look, or it's like, oh, you know, they kind of sit. They kind of the way they sit. I'm probably gonna be like, well, maybe you just a little heavy. Like I'm, you know, I know my weight. Or oh, it do like this. I'm like, well, listen. Regardless, I just want to see how I look out the box. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna look good in it. I'm gonna wear it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you talk about. I'm gonna wear it. I just want to see how it look. I just want to make sure that it's legit, and I want to see the fabric. That's the only thing I'm really worried about. All the other stuff, I don't care, because whatever I do is gonna be lit. Whatever I touch is gonna turn to gold. So that's how I think. And again, that's why these abortions are happening, because these abortions aren't happening anymore because it's gonna cause people like me to be in the, you know, a strong mind, a strong person per se. So hopefully that's what it gives. You know what I'm saying? Because people are just so easily manipulated. It's just so and so easily influenced. It's just like, yo, get your own mind, get out of here. It's like those abortions. Half of y'all women that go in there, it's not even y'all choice. Y'all girlfriends or y'all baby daddies or whoever y'all was screwing in, hey, yo, just get an abortion. And then they gonna call up, he said I should get an abortion. What you think? And what you think? What you think? It's never just really them. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, all that's been eliminated now. Like, moving on, next case, whatever. It is what it is. Like,
Definitely.
It is what it is, bro. Yo, when we chat, we be ranting, we go everywhere. But listen, it's the link up.
Yeah, it's the link
every
up.
Tuesday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. This is where we come to link up. And in the future, you can come here and link up with us too. We're going to talk about that later, though. We ain't going to talk about it tonight. We're going to talk about it next Tuesday.
Definitely.
But again, this is the link up every Tuesday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. You're tuning in to BrooklynStation.com, KingandQueenRadio.com, YouTube.com. Type in your search bar King and Queen Radio, livestream.com/KNQ Radio, and your ShootySisterDubong.com. If you have any questions or comments on this show or any other show, you can contact the owner, Ms. Zena Palin, at 718-253-7273. And again, this is a link up. We every Tuesday, Table Talk Tuesdays. You know how we get down, we get shiggity, you know what I'm saying? Yo, we also coming out with a Twitter, the link up, you know what I'm saying? You gotta follow. Yo, we have a lot of good content coming, a lot of good content coming. I gotta say it 3 times because the public don't get it. They got ADD. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but yo, y'all gotta stay tuned in with us. DJ BR, leave us alone a little swanky beat real quick before we go into the commercial break. 4 until the hour.
Somebody gotta step up. Somebody somewhere messed up. Never feel them catch. It's easy to see that you're fed up. I am on a whole nother level. Really wanna fuck you over cause you let them. But I guess you didn't know any better. After it didn't show any effort. Do what I can just to show that you're special. Second and shut up, hold it together. Maybe you say you've been good enough. Gotta be sick of this night. Pull up the skirt. Looking at you, I'm thinking he must be
want everything. Suicide in the closet, switching lanes and a thing so fly, baby, no propane. Got a good girl, can I be free? Keep it 100, girl, I ain't no saint. But you the only reason that I'm feeling this way, this way, this way. This what happened when I think about you. I get in my feelings, yeah. I start reminiscing, yeah. This time around, I want it to be different, yeah. Waiting on a sign, guess it's time for a different prayer. Lord, please save her for me. Do this one favor for me. I had to change my play of ways, got way too complicated for me. She's waiting for me. Everywhere she go, they playing my songs. That's why I say the things that I say that way. I know you can't ignore me. So, yeah. So give me all of you in exchange for me. Just give me all of you in exchange for me. For me. Break it down. Yes, sir. Stay up and then stay up, had to blow. I didn't play no games, but you just held up my brain. Last time I saw you in the street, that was strange. Yes, there's nothing I could do. Man, it's true. Exes change, yeah. Hey, guess you changed for the better. I know you know how to make me jealous. I was never loyal, let you tell it, yo. But I'm to fix it if you ready, baby. Yeah. So give me all of you in exchange for me. Just give me all of you in exchange for me. For me. For real, Sean.
Again, you're tuning in to The Lincoln every Tuesday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. BrooklynStation.com, KingGreenRadio.com. It's now 8 o'clock on the dot. We're going to take it to a commercial break, then we're going to get you right back. We're going to get DJ back on that 1 and 2. You know what to do.
King and Queen Radio offers unique opportunities for independent actors and radio program producers in the metropolitan area. Both King and Queen Radio and Brooklyn Station provide prime airtime on the evenings, weekends, and during the day for a wide range of programs dealing with religion, finance, health, business opportunities, including international multicultural talk and music. The following is an independently produced program. The views and claims dictated by the host and guests of the program are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or its advertisers. For sponsorship, music promotion, and business ads, call management at 347-699-6892.
We treat all accidents. Car accidents, construction accidents, slip and falls, work accidents. Our faculty has many doctors all in one place. Orthopedics for knees, shoulders, broken bones, etc. Neurology for head injuries and nerve pain. Chiropractic, physical therapy, acupuncture, and pain management. Our office is workers' compensation certified, so if you are injured on a job, you can be treated for free. Also, you can get paid for your lost wages until you're physically able to return to work, and you can still be treated for free. You don't need a lawyer. Take care of your health first. We will provide the best lawyers that will come to the office or go directly to your house. Our attorney just won a case for $1.5 billion. If you're injured in any accident, come to Dr. Jeff Mullins. Walk-ins are welcome, and there is no waiting. 718-802-0800. WorkersComp.drbrooklyn.com.
If you love your favorite show, don't forget to donate. Donate is very important. Donate now. Be the one to keep your show on the air. Donate now. Go to DONATE. Donate now. Yes, you. We need your help. Donate to KingandQueenRadio.com.
This message is critical to your personal growth in 2019. 718-253-7273. That again, 718-253-7273. Jot this number down in your phone, your iPad, store it on your computer, on a notepad, in a place where you can find it quickly, because at some point you will need it. It's the number for the most popular and most useful reader and advisor in our area. The world famous African reader and advisor, Sister Duval.
That's right. I am Sister Duval, here to help you. What do you want in 2019? More money? Success in your career job. Maybe you need a better job. How about reuniting with a loved one? If you've been plagued by illness, bad luck, lack, or heartache, it is time for a change. Don't give up. I'm the African Reader Advisor dedicated to making a difference in an imperfect world. Call me now for one free question by phone. 718-253-7273, and come see me at 1752 Flatbush Avenue, right at the corner of Avenue J in Brooklyn. And let's make 2019 one of the best years of your life.
Make your life a masterpiece. Imagine no limitations to what you can see, what you can be, what you can have, or what you can do. Call Sister Duval now.
Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guest, and callers, and are not necessarily those of the station, its management, or other advertisers. Use of this site and all services provided therein are for personal use. BrooklynStation.com.
And we're back. The link up every Tuesday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Tell your friend, tell your friend, tell your friend. Again, you are tuning into BrooklynStation.com, KingandQueenRadio.com, livestream.com. When you're watching us live, that's /KNQ Radio. YouTube.com, type in that search bar, King and Queen Radio. SisterDubong.com for all your spiritual healing. If you have any questions or concerns on the show or any other show, you can reach the owner, Ms. Zena Palin, 718-253-7273. DJ BR, so we back. We back, we live in effect.
Definitely.
So yeah, basically, that's just rundown on abortions and other stuff. Yo, we gotta be strong. You gotta be strong as a person, mentally, physically, and spiritually. So, moving on from that, next case. We're still gonna go to our introductory. How should we do this? Because, I also said something I really want to talk about, but then I'm like, we really need to reintroduce ourselves to the public. Alright, let's reintroduce. Let's reintroduce.
It's basically, let everybody know something that you want them to know.
Now we're going to know who we really are.
Yeah, not just that, but
Okay, so, we're going to start this off like this. DJ BR. So, let the public know exactly who you are before I met you, before we became best friends, before you became my brother from another mother. But really though, before our brotherhood, before the station, Brooklyn Station days, just like who you are like as a person, like even like some of your struggles and like what brought why you're here, like what brought you here, like you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't want to go too much in detail like that, but you know what?
Just let the public,
For me, before all this, how would I say this? I was just a simple kid, just a bunch of fantasies, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
I used to always overthink things because, I never thought that I was able to do them.
Mm-hmm.
And, that I always say that's my only flaw. I could be a nice guy, I could be a bad guy, I could be friendly to everybody, I could be quiet with everybody, it doesn't really matter to me. But before all that, I was just a quiet kid, I was silent, If you came up to talk to me, I would be a person of few words.
Yeah.
I used to never want to be the center of attention. I always wanted to be in the back of the class.
Okay.
Not just because, I was doing bad things and, all that, but just because I didn't want to be bothered. I didn't want people to see me.
So you're kind of like stuck in your own mind, basically.
I was stuck in my own world.
Okay.
And, I would say because of fashion and because of all those opportunities I was presented with, it changed to the person I am today. I used to never think to myself that I would be, someone to work in the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
or to be a DJ as I am right now. You know, still being productive, still trying to learn a lot of things just to be the better myself. But I never used to think that. I used to always be like that selfish kid, and you know, like I said before, never want to be, you know, around anybody. And you know, when I met you, you know, it gave me that self confidence. You know, just be like, you know what, there's people around there who wants to figure me out, who wants to be friends with me.
Yeah.
And who wants to bring out, you know, that
the other side. Yeah, I always
the inner side that I had with
yeah.
me. You know, to be friendly with everybody. You know, to network myself, because you know what, I'm an artistic guy. You know, I don't want just to be
just one thing.
Just one thing.
Yeah.
You know, I want to learn everything. You
Yeah.
know, it's not if it's just music, if it's clothes, if it's design work. You know, I want to learn everything. You know, I work for a living. You know, because not everything I do actually pays for my bills. So me working, me going to school, me doing this on the side, you know, it's a lot. But at the same time, it's having me being productive, and for me to actually try to move forward into what I am right now. Because to be honest with you, 3 years, I actually want to have my own base. I want to have my own company, my own entertainment. You know, something that I could just prove, not to everybody, but to myself, that, you know what, you know, you're getting there. You're getting there. But you could do better. You could do way better. And I want to say that to everybody. You know, sorry for me sort of rambling too much, but you know, everybody should be doing that.
Yeah.
The same way like me. You know, don't try to spend your time trying to, you know, apply yourself out, trying to, you know, circle yourself out with, you know, in groups, you know, in front of other people. You know, try to be a bit more. Try to raise your voice and say that. Let everybody hear you.
Put some bass in your chest.
Yeah. You know, let everybody hear you. It could be something that, you know what, that you have no idea about, or something you do. But, you know, let them know who you are.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
And, you know, that's what I learned throughout the years. And, you know, it's helped me out through all that pain and all that suffering that I went through. But at the same time, made me the person I am today. So, you know, all that struggle, all the things that I wasn't able to do, and all that confidence that I haven't gained since I was, you know, a couple years before all this. But right now, you know, I would say that I'm still getting there.
Yeah.
And, you know, but I would say that I'm in another,
You're more
I'm
there.
on another, I'm on another level
bro,
that I
you're more
was
than
before,
ever.
but,
Yeah, bro.
But, you know, I feel like I could reach my peak. And, you know, from right there, I could just be, not steady, but I could go on to,
Lift
you
off,
know,
yeah,
I could go to different boundaries. And you know what?
I like that, different boundaries.
Yeah.
That's new. I never heard that one. You would say walk through different doors and do different things. You said different boundaries.
Different boundaries. You know, the things that you're not comfortable with, but you know what? You have to be, because that's what life is.
It's a new,
You have to try
a
new
whole
things.
new flow, yeah, definitely.
So, you know, that's what it is. And, you know, I appreciate everybody for listening to me, you know, me throughout all this process of doing this. And, you know, I want to thank everybody.
For sure.
So, you know, that's my story, and, you know, I don't want to bore everybody about it, but, you know, yeah, that's the moral. That's the moral for me. You know, that's the moral of the story is, you know, just raise your voice, you know.
And also, what I want to also ask too, like, where you originally from? Like, where you from? Where you born and raised? Like,
Brooklyn, baby.
Hey.
Brooklyn, baby.
My boy.
I don't know if nobody knows me like that, but I got a B on my hand, and that's for me to represent Brooklyn.
As you should.
You know, yeah, because, you know, Brooklyn's the place. You know, raised
Definitely.
in Brooklyn. You know, yeah, I live in Staten Island right now. You know, the Shaolin.
The Shaolin what?
Yeah, the Shaolin. Yo, you don't know the Wu-Tang? Come on.
I mean,
Who don't know
yeah, but
Wu-Tang
nobody
like that?
really, you know,
Nah,
Staten Island like that. But
Yo,
I
they just made a new documentary.
know, I watched it.
So all the Wu-Tang fans out there, they have a new documentary out right now in Showtime.
They ain't from where you from though. They ain't from where you live out there.
They talking about the whole Staten Island.
Yeah, alright.
But yeah, that's a little bit of me right here.
Alright. So that's a little bit of insight on, you know, DJ BR for those of you who didn't know him, and, you know, he reintroducing himself again. He had the link up. We re-innovating and redesigning and reconfiguring and just doing a lot of different things, you know, just redeveloping basically, as I could say. So we just want to reintroduce ourselves to you guys, and just to let you know a little about us, and, you know, where we come from, and what brought us here, and what brought us here to this present moment, and for us, you know, just basically entertaining you guys, and being lit, basically. That's all we're doing, being lit.
Seriously.
You know, to go into that, you know, I'm Greg Isaacs, whatever. A lot of people think I was actually born. A lot of people think I'm from New York. Like a lot of people don't know me. They think I'm from New York, but
You pull out that vibe. That's why. Cause you make it seem like you're from here. Like you ever seen like if you're a tourist, like you're like, oh yo, I don't know where everything's at. You make it seem like you know everything's gonna be good. You know, if I go to this place, like I'll get my way back home, like some way or somehow.
I mean that's anywhere though. I mean,
yeah, but you know,
just gotta keep
not a lot of people are
positive
actually like
energy.
that. Like if I was gonna go to Chicago, you know, I'm not gonna have that vibe. I'm gonna have that New York vibe because I'm gonna be like, you know what, like I don't know where everything's at.
I mean that's true. I mean, okay, I understand, but
so you know.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I understand. I mean, 'cause this is home. You know what I'm saying? This is home. Like, this is home away from home. Like, for people who don't know, I'm originally from Gainesville, Florida. So, like, Gainesville, Florida is like a small country town. That's in Florida. I'm actually from a place where there's actually really no hope. Like, for if you're a young black male, if you're a young black woman, or there's really no hope. If you're from Gainesville, it's just kind of like this one small college town. It used to actually be just like a couple of stoplights. It's not crazy country, but it's country enough, small town. For those of you who don't know, Google, you know, home of the Gators. I'm born and raised out there. My first time in the city, my first time in the city is 2015. It was my first time in the city. My first time, and it's funny because my first time in the city, I moved to the city. A lot of people don't know that either. My first time getting on the plane, so my story goes, put a sound effect on this real quick. So as my story goes, my first time actually being introduced to New York City and actually being in New York City was 2015. That's when I actually took my first plane ride. Before then, the furthest I ever been was Georgia, was Atlanta, or the furthest I ever been was down in Miami, which was like all the time. But yeah, so like it all started with like I just remember like I had an L, I was smacked, and I'd never forget it was just raining super hard. And like my whole life, like so my mother, so people don't know, like my mother was born and raised in Brooklyn. Mother's from Bed-Stuy. My mother was actually so my mother was born in Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy, and she was raised in Brooklyn and half her life and raised in Jamaica, back and forth. So that's how that went. All of my family's from New York. My grandmother, great grandmother, my family. Actually, I did know some of my family history. My family been migrating to New York from Jamaica since the 1800s. Over in Harlem and Washington Heights. I didn't know that story. My great grandmother was born here as well. Some of them are born in Jamaica, some of them are born here. But anyways, I have a lot of New York background, a lot of family here. My whole family's here. So I guess that's kind of why I embrace the culture. It's like naturally embedded in me. Especially like my mom, like, you know what I'm saying? Like even I'm from like a little country town, like I know I'm random right now, but I kind of have to just put some insight on this. Even though I'm from a small country town, like you could take a person out of New York, but you can't take New York out of the person. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like I ate bagels, I ate bacon, egg, and cheese. I did all those things every morning. You know, coffee. And everybody. I think my thing will really made me run here because in my mind I was always here. My fashion, the way I styled, the way I ate, the way everything, it was always here. Because again, my mom was born and raised out here. You know what I'm saying? So all of those things she grew up on came down to me. And my mother didn't move at a young age. My mother, she went to Florida when she was like 24, but she didn't come from New York. She came from Jamaica. But anyways, still like she was older. You know what I'm saying? So like all her life is like everything was already embedded in her. So she embedded all those and instilled all those values and a lot of those New York ways in me. You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of like always the oddball. Like I was the guy that wanted to try different stuff. I was the guy that's just like the black guy that does this different. The black guy that speaks proper. The black guy that's that. So, you know, I'm from one of those times, and that was pretty much my childhood. I was just kind of like always the outcast. So, from a young age, I had a very strong mind, strong will, and I just kind of always had a strong personality because I had no other choice. You know, I just kind of knew who I was and what I wanted and where I wanted to go. And I know how I was raised and how my mother raised me. You know, unfortunately, I was in the South, and, you know, having a creative brain, it really wasn't embraced. I wasn't embraced a lot. I wasn't. Like, I was embraced, but also a lot of people hated me because I was so different. So people really didn't understand because people who don't know, and people who never lived in the South, you go to the South, it's just kind of one way of living. Everybody lives the same, you know? So just me being that, yeah, me being that black kid that just like, why you eat that? Why you eat that? Why you do that? Why you dress like that? And I'm just like, yo, like, leave me alone. Like, I've been doing this since a baby. Like, I don't know, since I was in Pampers. Like, I was wearing a denim top, a denim bottoms in my Timbs. Mind you, everybody else looking at me like, why is he wearing that? You know what I'm saying? My mother had I had a pinky ring, a necklace, all gold, you know, at 7. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yo, like, bro, I'm rocking Rockports and everything, you know what I'm saying? Dress shoes, you know what I'm saying? Like, really styling on them. But again, you could take New York out of New York, but you can't take New York out of the person. So, you know what I'm saying? My mother raised me, but she instilled all those ways in me. So that's who I am. At the end of the day, that people like to say, no, you're a Southern. I'm like, yeah, by physical, but spiritual, yo, nah, I'm way New York. Like, I'm way more New York than anything. Like, the only thing that I can, like, that's similar with me and the people down there, the music, my accent sometimes, and the ratchetness, you know what I'm saying? Because, yo, the South is real hood. The South is 10 times hood than New York will ever be, you know what I'm saying? So, when Brian first met me, I was hood. I ain't gonna lie, I was way more hood. But, to get back into, like, my further story, I had an L. I was smacked. I remember it was raining really, really hard. I remember I was just like around a couple of friends. I was in this one college neighborhood, and I was just like, yo. I wasn't raised around a lot of family, being that I was in Gainesville. I have family there, but it's on my dad's side, and they're not really from there either. So it's only a couple of them, but I didn't talk to them because I was raised on a complete opposite side of town, you know. So I wasn't really raised around family. I didn't have aunts, uncles, cousins, and stuff that I see all the time. If I did, it was out of state. You know what I'm saying? It was never like in my hometown. So like I went to school, grew up with them. I don't know what any of that feels like. Like it was just my sisters and my mom. It was just us. My mother basically left from everybody and just disappeared. No one know where she went. You know what I'm saying? So it was just kind of like I was just like smacked. And I'm just like, yo, like I'm tired of this feeling. Like I'm getting emotional right now thinking about it. 'Cause I'm like, I just remember being young and it was depressing. 'Cause I'm like, yo, I'm just tired of this feeling. Like, I just like, I just want to know this. I just wish I had my cousin. I just wish I had this. Like, yo, like everything's in New York. Like, why are we even here? I remember I used to ask my mom, like, yo, why are we here? Like, why? Like, this is not benefiting any of us. Well, yo, we're all different. Like in my hometown, everybody knows my mom, and everybody knows we the outcast, and everybody knows my mom from when she first moved there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we always were the outcast, you know, and a lot of issues that we had were not being too black enough. You know what I'm saying? My sisters are Asian and Jamaican. I'm black and I'm African American and Jamaican. That stuff isn't normal. You know what I'm saying? Out there, stuff like that. Something of that stuff isn't normal. So you don't fit in with the whites because you're not white, but you're not black enough, so you don't fit in with the blacks because you're not a Southern black. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like, dang, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, yo, I can't take this no more. So, and also I've never been on a plane. Like, I remember I was young, my mother used to come back and forth to New York a lot. Especially my great-grandmother. My grandmother died, my mother was coming back, like, mother was like, every other week she was here, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't go, you know? Yeah, like, my mother always was back and forth, always back and forth. But I just never went, you know? So, I finally got to the age and I'm just like, I was smacked. I was 20. I was about to turn 21. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I had enough. I'm like, I'm done. I'm like, it's over. I'm like, this is my chapter. It's like someone was talking to me. I'm just like, this is it, dude. Like, it's done. You know what you want to be. You know who you are. Like, bump it. Like, you know, you're that guy. Like, bump it. So I'm like, I'm gonna buy this Afropunk ticket. I'm gonna go to Afropunk Fest. I'm like, yeah. I did it. And my heart started racing. My heart was like, it was like, I was like, yo, I really just bought this ticket. I'm like, yo, oh my God, no, all right. I'm like, all right, relax. And at this time I had an office job. I was working at some blood bank behind a computer. Yeah. And I was so miserable. And I'm just like, all right. I'm like, Greg, but wait. Okay, just relax. You ain't get paid that much. Like, whatever. I'm like, all right. Just relax, chill. So then my other friend at that time, Lex, yo, shout out Lex if you tuning in. She was like, I'm about mine too. I'm like, all right. So she bought hers. None of us never been on planes. She's from Miami. We just all Florida kids, just like creative and just want to like live life and see what else is out there. Because in Florida, like we have it, but we don't have the resources. You know, we're very creative. We just don't have the resources. So she's like, I got mine too. I'm like, all right, now we gotta get our plane ticket. So then like we got our plane ticket like probably like 2 weeks before. Them like, yo, we really going. Like I'm going. And mind you, we only got one way. We only got a one way, so we got a one-way ticket, right? So I'm like, that's how I already knew. I was already telling myself, I'm like, I'm gonna get one way. I'm gonna get it later when I come back. This is how broke we were too, like mad broke. You know what I'm saying? It was not on a New York level, like I'm gonna get into that. Yeah, I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into that. Like in Florida, it's more like I got a little bit of money. We can chip it on a bottle. We gonna F it up. We gonna have a good time. That's how we vibe down there. We all broke. We all working 9 to 5 and we struggling. You know, and I guess that's why it's so hood because like it's just like that's just how it is. We broke. We trying to get a buck, bump it. Like we ain't bougie expensive people. Gonna make this stuff, put it together, make it look good. You know, so we was on that kind of vibe still. So then my other friend at that time, Nick, he bought his. My other friend Tish at that time, she bought hers. It all planned out. Me and Lex got on our plane together. And mind you, we were supposed to take the plane. We missed our flight. So then we got on another flight, but we actually flew like way in the front, so we was like in the first row. Yeah, so all of that stuff, I'm like, yo, it was meant. Flew out, both our first time on a plane, going to New York together for the first time and stuff. But for me, I'm like, wow, like I dreamed about this. I'm like, yo, I'm really going. Like for me, it's emotional because for me, I feel like I'm actually flying home. Like it's super weird, yeah. But for me, I'm like, yo, I'm going home. Like I don't care about none of this stuff. Like I didn't care. I was like, yo, I'm going home. Like I'm going to where I know everything's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be myself, and I know I'm gonna find real friends. You know, all this other stuff. Because even growing up, I never really had a lot of friends because people picked on me, or people backstabbed me, or people just didn't understand. So you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't really have a lot of childhood friends and stuff. So I'm like, all right, I'm outie. So then the plane landed, and yo, I remember the first place I went was Bedford-Stuyvesant. We took the train from JFK on the A. We took the A train all the way down to Bed-Stuy, got off. We were supposed to actually be in Philly for 2 days, but the girl that I was with, Tish, was our friend at the time. She got into an argument with her mom because she was doing some neck stuff. And yeah, the whole plane ticket, a whole bunch of stuff just got in. So she was like, well, I'm not coming to get you. So it was us with all our luggage just sitting. We were on Nostrand. It was on Nostrand by the Walgreens right there. Nostrand and Fulton right there on the Walgreens by the A train. Yeah, sitting right there. We stood there for 8 hours.
What?
Yeah, that was our first time. Wow, this is crazy because I never talked about this story. People don't know my real story.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so we just standing up. We're just calling my aunt. She's like, yeah, you see the Taco Bell right there? I'm like, yeah. She's like, yeah. You see the chicken spot right there? I'm like, yeah. She's like, yes. I'm like, yo, we got a place to stay. Like, we got a place to stay. She's like, yeah. So it's hotels around there. It should be some hotels. I'm like, oh man, I'm like, really, Felicia? Like, dang, that's how y'all give it up here like that? No Southern hospitality at all. So that was my first real like experience with like a real like New Yorker, which is and she was my aunt, and I still haven't seen her physically to this day. And you know, that's just New York. I didn't understand. I'm like, yo, how I'm your like nephew? Like you're my aunt. Like I'm here. Like all this is going on. But then again, I'm with 3 other people. And in New York, you know what I'm saying? It's like if I don't know you, I'm gonna see your house. I'm definitely letting them in my house. They can sleep in us. Being in New York is like, yo, you can sleep in a stairwell and they be dead. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like serious. Like, yo, I don't know you. Like you ain't about to violate. But again, I didn't know at that time. You know what I'm saying? It's my first time here. At this time, my birthday literally just passed. Like it was like a day after my birthday, 2 days right after my birthday. So at this time now I'm fresh 21. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, dang. So then after that, we found the hotel at the Best Western under the LIR right there. But then that was too expensive. So then we ended up just getting our luggage and we went all the way to Red Hook. We found this hotel in Red Hook. Yeah, by the IKEA. I think what bus we had to take, the B30 something, or was it the 50? B50
with all the luggage.
Yeah, B61, the B61, yo. I took the B61, yo. I took the B61 with all my luggage, right? And then we ended up at the hotel, and then everybody was like, Greg, so where we going? I'm like, yo, this is my first time here, like, y'all bugging. And at that moment, that's when I realized I was a leader, because I'm like, wait, everybody waiting for me. And at that time, you know, I had a booth thing, I'm not going to say his name, but I had a booth thing at that time, whatever, but you know who. And, like, we always communicated, we knew each other for a while, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, I'm about to go see him, whatever, because, like, last time we seen each other was in Atlanta, whatever, you know, so I'm about to go see him, whatever, we're going to chop it up, whatever. Came back mad late, everybody felt some kind of way, and that same night, I lost all my friends. My first day here, I lost all my friends here. We got into a real nasty argument, and everybody was kind of just, like, acting some kind of way towards me, like, everybody was mad that I took so long, and I'm like, you know, so everybody was beasting, and everybody was already, like, drinking and stuff, so I felt like the outcast, and it just kind of took me back to, like, when I was younger, and how people used to treat me, and I got mad, and I'm like, yo, you really gonna act like that, you know? And everybody's like, oh, we're not gonna kiss you, a-hobo, like, I'm not asking that, like, y'all gonna really act like that, though? So I'm like, alright, fine. I got all myself, everybody was, like, kind of singling me out anyways, and I'm like, I'm not the kind of person where if you're singling me out, I'm gonna sing him a follow behind everybody, so I was like, wow, you guys are really singling me out like that, like, whatever, bye, I'm gonna do my own thing. I got all my luggage, and I left someone on the bed, and I dipped. And my mom was supposed to come up here and meet me, so they were on their way up here, but something happened. I don't want to talk about it on radio. That's real, like, and like that's some crazy stuff. But basically, some stuff had happened, and my sister was involved. It was just a big commotion.
Yeah, big situation.
Yeah,
right?
so basically, I was here by myself at that point. Like my friends, I had lost all my friends, so it was just me and my bae. You know what I'm saying? That's it, just me and my bae, and I was waiting on them. I was supposed to go back, and at that time I was living with my sister still, because my sister, you know, her raising too, and my sister called me, and I'll never forget these words. She was just like, if you, I'm gonna get mad emotional because that shit is crazy. I mean, sorry, that stuff is crazy. I did not mean to say that on radio. I'm sorry, this is mad emotional because I remember my sister called me, and you know, my sister's young. My sister was mad young. She was in her 20s too, like. You know, I'm fresh 20. My sister was in her older 20s. You know, and she's trying to make everything happen. Me and my nephew, she's trying to help us. You know what I'm saying? The best she can. And I remember she called me. She told me I was gonna have a home to come back to. So like, I was like, yo, what do I do from here? You know what I'm saying? I don't open up about this story because I'm an emotional person. I don't really want other people to know me, but you know, I'm introducing myself.
Yeah, but you took the extra step.
Yeah.
You know, there's always that. Like I said, there's always other people too that they would be like, yo, we always have homes to go to. Let me go back home.
Yeah, but the thing is, I didn't even have a. This is why I felt like I was coming home, because even in New York, even in Florida, I never really had a real home. I wasn't raised in a house like a lot of people were. I wasn't raised in a house my whole life. I stayed in an apartment for a year, moved to the next for a year until lease was done. Like, I never was raised somewhere, you know what I'm saying? I never stayed complacent. I never was complacent. I was always scattered all over the place, you know what I'm saying? So, like, once she said that, I was just like, well, alright, well, I'm gonna stay here for an extra week, I guess, you know, make it stretch. And baby helped me out, you know. It was hard because baby showed me that real tough New York love, and I didn't understand. I was like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But finally it was time for me. I was like, alright, I'm just going to buy a plane ticket and go back, whatever. I went back, and then that's when I kind of helped pack everything because we had to move, whatever. And the process of moving, you know, it was in in the process, in that it was in you know, it was in works, whatever. So like at that time I left my job because I stayed later, so I basically quit. I never went back. It was job abandonment, so I didn't have a job, I didn't have any money, I didn't have anything at that point. Fresh 21, you know, and I just remember like a couple of weeks, you know, Big O on the phone was just like, you know, like, I might as well just come up here. And I'm like, nah, just wait, I'm about to get this job. I have a interview, like, just let me get this job, just wait, 'cause I want to at least come up there with like $500. And then he's just like, nah, like, just come. So I was just like, no. He's like, come now, because if you come now, you might miss your chance to come in. So I'm like, alright. And so this other kid I was talking to, I was like, yo, I need a buddy pass because I'm about to go to New York. So he's like, for real? I'm like, yeah. And I knew it was meant to be because, like, that was my second time. That was my third time flying. I flew there, I flew back, and now this is my third time getting on a plane. First time I ended up being in the front row. Second time I ended up being regular. This time I ended up flying first class to New York. He hooked me up with a buddy pass OD. So I just paid $90. I actually didn't pay for it. Bay paid for it. And I flew first class. I remember coming back to New York. I have French toast. I have fruits and stuff. And I'm like, yo, it's meant to be. And I just remember applying to mad jobs. And the first day I landed, I'll never forget, I was running through Park Slope with my luggage. I had to make it to an interview at Uniqlo. And that's when I got there. I missed that interview, but then I went. I took a P-test. I got an email back saying, welcome to Uniqlo. Like, we want you. And from there, that's when my whole life started. And I met you. And, like, you put me onto, like, fashion. You put me onto the finer things in life. Because, like, I remember before I was miserable here. Before I was like, I don't want to be here no more, blah, blah, blah. Hey, you know, that's when you just always like, that's when you taught me, like, bro, you know, because New York just has classes, it's different, bro. So, like, you started putting me on a, like, low-key, like, I know about fashion and stuff. I was always into that, but I never had nobody to introduce me. I didn't have friends. And, like, I didn't have real friends, you know what I'm saying, growing up. So, like, that's why our relationship, like, that's why I hold it so close, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of relationships I have in New York, I hold them very close because in New York, I found my real, like, someone who really loves me outside of being a friend, like, who genuinely loves me as being me as a partner. And I also found genuine friends who really love me for being me and embrace me. I never had those things, you know what I'm saying? And in Florida, it was never that. It was always just a lot of backstabbing, a lot of arguing, like, a lot of different things. So this is my first time when people actually really love me, embrace me, accept me. It was like, yo, I'm your friend to the end. And you know, for me, that's emotional because like that's all I ever wanted. You know what I'm saying? I finally got to be with my family and stuff, so that's all I ever wanted. You know what I'm saying? So like, yo, like I just been doing it ever since. Like I just slept on air mattresses. I slept on the couch. You know, I slept at my cousin's house. I shout out to my cousin. My cousin gave me my first real room to myself. You know, I was in the Bronx. Shout out to the Bronx. That's why I learned about the Bronx and the Bronx culture. Cause my cousin left from Harlem. On my pop side, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, man. And then thanks to you, you know, you started putting me on other fashions. Like I know how to style. Don't get me wrong. I was styling a guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you weren't styling like me. To say that.
I didn't know about the labels and I didn't know about the streetwear. I just knew like, say if I wanted to go and dress up and put on something nice, little simple stuff. Yo, bro, you know, DJ BR put me on the mad streetwear. He took me to the Lower East Side. He took me to Soho. He took me to Union Square. So like once he took me, Bay took me to Union Square first, but then you took me to Union Square second. But Bay didn't really show me the city like you showed me the city, because you know Bay's from New York, so Bay's like, those places you really want to go.
Brooklyn, where is that though?
Yeah, and then that's when you started showing me. Honestly, you started showing me a lot of different places, and then after that, I'm like, alright, once because we were both with that Uniqlo, and then from there, I'm like, I'm gonna show myself around. Then from there, like I used to walk around the city for hours, like before, like so. I walk around the city for hours myself, like from the Lower East. I start from the Lower East. No, I start from City Hall, and I walk up to Lower East, and I walk over to the pier, and I just kind of go, and that's why I started learning Manhattan. I literally walked around the whole city, and that's why I would call you, like, yo, like, we linking up where we at, and then DJ BR and I, we would walk around the whole entire city for hours. I remember we walked across the Brooklyn Bridge, the Williamsburg Bridge, Manhattan Bridge, and we just walk. We'll walk all the way from Manhattan to Brooklyn, like hours, like that's killing us. We don't even know why we walking. We just walking, like for mad hours. You know what I'm saying?
That says a lot. That says a lot. You know, especially when all you gotta do is just get outside. And, just walk around.
Yeah.
Check out what New York is really about. All the stories.
The raw culture.
Yeah, especially.
And this was like I came right before gentrification was happening, but I came right in the midst, like right when gentrification just started in New York. That's when I came. So like I got to see the last little bit of the real New York that was left. I seen the last little bit of it that was fading. You know what I'm saying? Yep. I thank God for that. I came at the right time. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, the last real Afro Punk Fest, the last real Lower East Side, the last real everything. I got to see that the little bit that was left. So, cause now like I go in certain places and it hurt my heart. I'm like, dang, like. I think on my family, when they used to, they tell me, I hear certain stories, I'm like, those places don't exist. I even remember when I first came and I used to get litty, like, smidge, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, some places aren't there no more, the area is completely different, or it's just a different vibe. And I also just remember the vibes and just the energy and just the love that I felt, like, when we were just out there just by ourselves, you know what I'm saying, just around and stuff. So, it's crazy, but, through all the odds, I definitely have a lot of odds. I feel like life was definitely always against me because my life wasn't the easiest. And, like I said, like, even just being told, like, you're not going to have a home to come back to is just, like, but I've always just believed in pushing myself and always trying and persevering, you know what I'm saying? Just, like, never saying no and just, even if I had to take an odd job, even, like, I went back to Florida recently. A lot of people don't know, I worked at a gas station.
In Florida.
A lot of people don't know when I went to Florida for 7 months, I was working at a gas station. Then I got a management position at Tommy Hilfiger. And this was 2017. I was only there for 7 months. But I was so miserable. And I was like, whoa. And I came back and I was like, yo, like, I would never ever do that again. Like, never ever again. So, like, a little bit of 2018, I wasn't here. But I definitely came back for the rest of it.
Yeah, but now we're 19.
Exactly. Yeah, man. Yeah,
so shout out to that.
Shout out to that. That's my story though, y'all. I'm introducing, myself, and I think Ms. Zena Palin, Sister Dubong, you know what I'm saying? Cause without her I wouldn't be here. So basically how I got here, me and a friend who actually had my first apartment with, we rekindled, and I came through and just talking to Sister Dubong, and boom, the link up every Tuesday, 6 to 9 p.m., BrooklynStation.com, KingandQueenRadio.com, YouTube.com/King and Queen Radio. Type that in your search bar, livestream.com/KNQ SisterDubong.com for all your spiritual healing. If you have any comments or concerns of the show or any other show, you can reach the owner, Ms. Zena Palin, at 718-253-7273. And I just want to thank the audience, and I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank my best friend, DJ BR, for being here, holding it down. Again, when I was broke and I had nothing, Like my guy paid my phone bills and everything, yo. Paid for mad
You
bills
gotta
and
say everything
everything.
like that.
Yo, now I gotta put it out there, bro, cause yo, my real man.
You know, all I say is that
Yo.
real friends, you know, it's hard to find.
Yo,
You know,
this
I
guy.
would say friends come and go, but real friends, or you know, forget saying real friends. You know, brothers.
Big facts.
You know, brothers is what really matter.
Big facts,
You know,
bro.
you really can't look at somebody else, let's say from a different country, different kind of establishment that they were raised in, you know, to be your brothers or to be, you know, real friends.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I appreciate my friend Greg right here, my brother Greg, because, you know, after all that he's been through or I've been through, you know, having our doubts, having our, you know, ups and downs, you know, we still remain brothers and we still here, you know, giving you guys a show that you guys actually can listen to us. And you know
Yo, what? You know, yo, we about to give you the highest show that ever come out of New York City. You heard? Bigger than the Breakfast Club, bigger than all of, yo, bigger than anything that ever came out of New York City. You heard? This is just a start, and that's how I really want to just thank the audience for really tuning in and really staying tuned. And again, you really got to tune in next Tuesday because I'll tell you, we're going to do it so big. We're going to so many places. The sky ain't even a limit. I don't know what Big was talking about when he said sky was a limit. I think he was just smack. He wrote the L before he wrote that because he ain't mean that because, yo, we going, yo, Beyonce said take us to the moon, take us to the stars. Like, we ain't been trying to take a deadbeat. Like, we trying to get bigger than that. You heard? So we really in here. So y'all really got to stay tuned and let's do us because we going to be great. You know what I'm saying? We ain't come this far to, you know, we ain't come this far to fold. We don't fold over here. So y'all really got to stay tuned and stay tuned in and let us do what we do and how we do it because we do it well. You heard what I'm saying? So, yo, DJ BR, go ahead and take it to a little spinny. You know what I'm saying? They didn't let's chat for a minute. Again, that's DJ BR. That's me, you know what I'm saying? Greg. And again, we are the link up. And y'all enjoy DJ BR on the 1 and 2.
Tune in.
Hey,
I run this like cardio. Diamond district in the jazz. Better fight and go out. Drop the top and blood red. Oh, he still has the represent. I need the dollars to jump to beat up like bananas. Tell the top close the curtains. Bad chicks make them dirty.
Chambean, chambean, pero no jalan. Tú compras todas las Lambo, a mí me las regalan. I spend in the club, what you have in the bank. This is the new religion bank, el latino gang. Está toda cerveza, pero es que en el closet tengo mucha grasa. La muda en la Gucci pa' dentro de casa, yeah. A ti no te conocen ni en plaza. El diablo me llama, pero Jesucristo me abraza. Guerrero como Eddie, que viva la raza. Me gustan boricua, me gustan cubana. Me gusta el acento de la colombiana. Como me ve el culo la dominicana. Yo rico como cubana. Andamos activos, perico ping ping. Billetes de 100 en el maletín. Que retumbe el bajo y Valentín, yeah. Aquí prohibida mal, dile charitín. Que perpico le tengo caritín. Yo llego a la disco y se forma el motín.
No me tienes que desesperar. Y si conmigo ya te quiero llevar, el tiempo lo podemos controlar y darte toda la noche. Desesperes que esta noche yo te robaré. Yo sé que tú quieres, tú tranquila que te robaré. No te desesperes que esta noche yo te robaré. Yo sé que tú quieres, tú tranquila que te robaré.
sabes que conmigo tú te vas, porque no te hace sonreír. Bebecita odio cuando tú te vas, pero cuando salga a mí me encanta verte ir. Y ahorita y conmigo tú te vas, porque ya ni te hace venir. Bebecita odio cuando tú te vas, pero a mí me encanta verte ir.
El demoro canto con Honduras, dicen una estrella, una figura. De Héctor aprendí la sabrosura, un cabello bajo de pintura.
Esto es pa' que quede lo que yo hago dura.
Con altura,
Demasiadas noches de travesura.
con altura,
Vivo rápido y no tengo cura.
con altura,
Y de joven para la sepultura.
con altura. Esto es pa' que quede lo que yo hago dura.
Con altura,
Demasiado de travesura,
con altura,
vivo rápido y no tengo cura.
con altura,
Y de joven para la sepultura.
con altura.
Como rosa sobre Panamera, como palma sobre la Guantanamera. Llevo camarones en la bandera, la mi gente y lo a mi manera. Flores azules y quilates, y se me tira que me mate. Flores azules y quilates, y se me tira que me mate.
Con altura, con altura,
Pa' que quede lo que yo hago dura,
con altura,
demasiado noches de travesura.
con altura,
Vivo rápido y no tengo cura,
con altura,
y de joven para la sepultura.
con altura. Esto es pa' que quede lo que yo hago dura. Con altura, demasiadas noches de travesura. Con altura, vivo rápido y no tengo cura. Con altura, y de joven para la sepultura. Con altura, acá en la altura está fuerte los vientos. El cinturón y que asiento. A tu jeva y al ave por dentro. Yes. El dinero nunca pierde tiempo. No contra la pared. Tú no si le tuve equipo para un juego porque las tenías con sed. Qué rico se ve. No sé qué, pero no te bajo otra vez.
Flores azules y quilates,
No sabía.
se me tira que me mate.
Chica,
Flores azules y quilates, y se me tira que me mate.
con altura.
Busqué la forma de
The best music. Another one.
Why, oh why, you stay, and cry every night. You stay, I don't know why, oh why, you stay. I think you're too loyal, you stay.
I don't know how you do it, but you did it. I admit it. And who am I to be a critic? To tell you, you know I never speak on that. It's not my business. But I can tell you that this level's no competition, and I'm optimistic, and I'm about to hit it, and I can tell you been crying behind the scenes because I caught you slipping, left you no choice. You ever cry again, it's gonna be in a Rolls Royce. I wipe your face with them blue hundreds, make your tears dry. Hit legit, this ain't no red eye. Got you chasing dreams, and it ain't even bedtime. And don't you dare see a dead guy. I wonder
Why, oh why, you ride, do you sit by the side of me, why, every night, girl, I see the thing in your eyes, I don't know why, oh why, you stay, tell me why you, I think you too loyal, I think you do too much for someone who don't do for girl, and that's for real, that I don't know. But you say he's the one, now he don't show you. But you ain't gotta take that, baby, you can take that. You can make it your shape like don't understand why you so trust me. With your mind and your heart and your soul, let's go. For your goals and control, you let it go. I just wanna see
Tell me why, oh why. You stay, yo. That song is mad lit. Alright, JP on the 1 and 2. You showing them what they. Yo, you showing off today, huh? Hurt leg and all, yo. For you guys that don't know, yesterday DJ BR and I played soccer. Yo, I ain't played soccer since I was roughly like 8th grade for me. So like for me, oh man, my back and everything, yo. I think I broke something, but we still going, we still here, yo. I'm gonna speak on no matter how many minutes we got into the hour is over. Yo, we only got 6 more minutes. So let me tell you, alright. So those that don't know me that well, I introduced myself. Now let me tell you some other stories, right? I used to be a real turn up kid, right? When I say turn up, I mean turn up. There was no turning down for me. Like, man, the amount of places I've been, spaces I've been, parties I've been to, I've literally partied. I remember my first time, 17, I was in Miami, and I remember just being smedged. I'm getting on I-95, it's 6:45 in the morning, broad daylight, hot, traffic, everybody going to work, and I'm just not getting out of the club, sweating, just you know what I'm saying? So like, just, man, when I say party kid, like, yo, like, party freaking kid, like, it was over. It was over. There was no telling me nothing. There's no club that I feel like I didn't really club, or there's no experience it's probably because I've never been to. I'm not going to say I've been to all the popping clubs, but there's no experience that I haven't experienced. Like, I done seen everything at clubs. Like, I remember I'm from Florida, so like, it's stripper poles and stuff like down there. And the regular clubs, like, they have stripper poles, like, because people dance down there, you know what I'm saying? People, remember twerking, everybody when I like twerking, listen, Florida was the first state that really did twerking. I don't care what nobody tell me. 305 Miami all day, that's what the original twerkers, they, alright, talk to me nice. Anyways, man, this weekend was my first time going to a strip club in New York. Oh man. Yo, you know what's so funny talking about that in Florida? Because I met a girl that was from Miami, and I knew she was from Miami. She was on me, and I had to pull her to the side. I'm like, where are you from? And she was like, Florida. I said, yo, I knew. I said, me too. She said, what part? I said, Orlando. Yo, because if you're from Gainesville, people don't know Gainesville, you say Orlando. Just like people from Fort Lauderdale, they say Miami. Kind of all the same thing in a way. It's the same areas. You know what I'm saying? Orlando, Gainesville, same area, basically. And like, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, same area. So she's like, oh, I'm from Miami. And I was like, yeah, I knew that. But anyways, I just want to kind of talk about my experience in there. So I went through like 3 different phases. So my first phase when I got in there, I was like, yo, we in a spot. Well, we getting lit. Hey, it's a boy's birthday. You know I'm lit in the spot. So then, I sat down, did what I do. And then they said no alcohol. I'm like, no alcohol. And so then I was like, wait, where's the food? Because, in Florida, like, yo, in the strip clubs, like, you can eat, like, hot wings and stuff. So I'm like, there ain't no hot wings? No liquor? I don't love myself right now. I was like, yo, where am I? Like, yo, what? So, like, remember when I first came out, I was mad lit. Then I was like, wait, no hot wings, no booze? I said, all right. So then I'm like, all right, back to turn. I'm like, all right. Then I started looking around. Yo, I went through 3 phases. 4 phases. 5 phases. Let me tell you. So, the first one was lit. Second one was, wait, there's no hot chicken wings and no alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Third phase was, my third phase, y'all ready for this? I looked around and I said, you girls are so pretty. Why do you do this to yourselves? Yo, I felt so bad. I was like, you don't need to be in here. Like, you don't have to do this. Like, no, don't do this. Like, no, like, you're a woman. Like, you're stronger than this. Like, this is not you. I went through that phase. I went through that phase for like a good 30 minutes, sitting in a chair. The most torturing thing ever, right? So then the 4th wave came. And that's when some shorty came and she sat beside me for Brooklyn. I'm like, oh, all right. And I'm like, all right, we good again. We out here. Like, whatever. Oh, yeah. Then the 5th wave, I was tired. Oh, man. I get home till 6 that morning. Yo, that's my experience there. I think I'm going to talk more on this, but I don't know if I can talk on public radio, like, of this experience. But I definitely want to share more of this experience because, yo, the stuff that, the finesse was real. The finesse is real. I had to clutch my pearls. Yo, the girls will give me for everything I had. They like, give me for what you got. Yo, that was crazy. But on that note, yo, the link up every Tuesday, 6 or 9 p.m. Make sure you tune in, yo. Next week we gonna be lit. Next week we gonna have a whole different segment. I want to try something new, but I ain't gonna tell y'all what it is. We shared too much info with y'all today. Again, thank you guys for supporting. Thank you for tuning in. Again, this is BrooklynStation.com, KingandQueenRadio.com, YouTube.com. Type in that search bar, King and Queen Radio, livestream.com/KandQ Radio. We are watching us live, SisterDuBong.com. And if you have any questions or comments on this show or any other show, you can reach the owner, Ms. Zena Palin, at 718-253-7273. Until then, au revoir, ciao, good night. Buenas noches.
Aprovecha que esta mamá es más de moda. Empezó a meter la chinita que quedó sola. Las envidiosas dicen que eso se lo hizo el sitio.